fucking Splice
jumping
commercial. That's
around,
so
bro.
damn true.
He was fucking paid. Splice was like, Timbo,
We got
pretend
something for you. Yeah.
like we're how you get your samples. There's no fucking way.
Y'all hear that 21 Savage shit?
Not
What?
quite yet.
No,
Metro
we don't.
Boomin?
Oh, new 21?
Yeah, dude,
Yes,
21
bro.
and Metro
Metro
Boomin.
Boomin.
Savage Mode 2.
And 21.
And people don't understand the album cover. It's
They
weird.
don't?
They don't understand it. They're like, man, they must have spent all the budget on blah blah blah. And they're like, dog, no, that's fucking homage to all the fucking Hot Boy albums and all
Savage
that
Mode.
shit.
Oh, yeah. That's old school as fuck.
That's old school fucking. The block is hot.
Savage
the block
Mode
is hot.
2. Some Mob Deep shit.
All right, we are live. Let me send out a
it's
couple
coming
links real
soon.
quick.
I gotta perfect my shit.
Let me just send a couple. Just opening it up real quick.
We are gathered here today.
So much new music. Bryson Tiller,
So much new music, man. It is.
Larry June, and Harry Fraud.
Bro, Larry June's the dude.
I fuck with Larry June.
What is up with this fucking Wi-Fi, man? I'm gonna kill it.
Now, is he Dame's blood cousin?
That's what I've heard.
Larry June?
Yeah.
I've heard that too, but I actually didn't research that ever. I heard that and then I just was like, oh, nah.
I think maybe.
So let me, before we get into it, let me make sure that everything is a working. You feel me?
Do you feel me?
Wait, who is he supposed to be?
Dame's.
Damian Lillard?
Yes, Dame Dollar. Dame Dollar.
Jermaine.
Yeah, that's what I say.
I don't think so. There's nothing on there on Google that says that.
Dame time. Wave goodbye. 0.6 on the clock. No, you fuck me, man.
Larry Eugene Hendricks.
I've been watching this Laker basketball. I don't even like the Lakers.
Okay.
Bro, he better
It
drop
is
another one of those
indeed.
skits, though.
Okay.
Bam!
What's up?
I had to get my.
I just
the
sent
high
it
score.
to you guys, so we should send it out to people. If you are feeling like sending it out to people, now's the time to do so.
Yo. This goes out to you. You.
This goes out to you and you and you and you and
My
you.
number one.
She cold-blooded. Love, I'll be my in the eyes. You let us
I don't know that song, but I'm about to get it.
thing, shit, thing.
It kind of sound familiar, but
Talib Kweli. You my
I know
son.
the song.
Love how we
Kweli.
run on the ice. We like the sunshine of my life, cause all I see is a hot thing. You a hot thing. You a hot. That shit goes.
You trying to be ducking out of the mic. I want to hear you really sing it.
Okay. Is this on?
Is this thing on?
You know?
Is it on? Are we on?
This is that Dark
Is it
Sponge late night
on?
radio.
Why
Late
do I
Sponge
follow
radio.
you?
Fucking
Let's
what?
unfollow you.
Oh.
John Wall's a big blood. Big blood.
All right.
Shout out.
How do I share this to all the homies?
Shout out. Shout out. Shout out.
All right. I mean, fuck it.
Shout out, shout out, shout out, shout out, shout
Yeah,
out.
man. Welcome,
we on-
welcome,
are we
welcome
fucking
to
live,
episode
bro?
1. Yeah, we are live, bro.
How long have we
Hello.
been live?
I told you a couple moments ago.
No,
that
you
we were-
didn't.
We were going live.
That's button's supposed to be red, not green, brother.
Oh, that was green.
Now we're going
Now
live.
Now we're live.
Shout out.
That red, the
Yeah.
button's
What
red.
up, what up, what up, everybody out there right now? Probably
21.
one person. We are Soundsponge Radio. This is episode 1, live and official. My name is 10th member. My real name is Sir, if you really need to know that, because obviously I wasn't born, and my mom said, oh shit, name him 10. This is the rest of my wonderful cast.
Cast.
Yo, what up? I'm Flex Luther. You ain't getting none of my government. What they do?
I'll give you my government. Nick Kin. How about that?
Oh.
Kin Beats.
Oh.
You feel me? Kin.Beats. I like to say Ken beat because I got one beat. You feel me?
But he about to have two, yo.
Yeah,
2,
don't
3,
even-
then 4.
Yeah.
I'm the prodigy though.
1,
He is the prodigy, though.
2, 3, 4. Yeah.
Five. We don't like 21.
He's not gonna tell you who he is.
Yeah,
The masked man.
yeah, I'm a masked man. Name's Jeffrey Nicolas Salas. So you got my government and
full government.
yeah. I'm just gonna go by Jeff, man. Holla at me.
Go ahead and in the mic, man.
My
Hold on,
name
me.
is Jeff.
You can scoot your mic a little closer if you need or anything like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'll turn you up a little
Yeah,
bit.
yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah, we turned him up a little bit
Yeah.
for those that couldn't hear the ninja.
I'm not on
Jeff-
my phone.
Jeff
I'm not gonna be on my
Pretty
phone
Man,
this whole time. I'm just trying
Shout
to
out, Jeff.
share this.
21.
Yeah, go
To my
ahead.
Instagram.
Share away, man. Share away.
We're just making sure that we have enough of you to enjoy this podcast to its fullest potential. I mean, we here for the night, and even though we're late, we're still here. So be here with us.
Yeah,
Please
man.
be here.
That's why we sending all the invites out
We love y'all.
so we can talk shit and get hit with y'all.
This shit
Yeah,
is
man.
fun. This shit is just fun to us.
That shit, it just it's fun. I feel like
Y'all are funny. Y'all are funny.
when he talks.
Y'all making funny
You're
ass
bumbling
music.
away, bro.
Man's got
Yo.
corona.
I know. What the fuck, bro? So,
Bro, our president has corona, bro. We all got it. Wear
oh
your
my God,
masks.
Yeah.
I'm not wearing one right
as
now.
we are
This
Maybe,
is
hypocritical
man.
right
family.
now.
This is
I'm trying,
family.
man.
We good.
Yo, so let's just get straight into the. I was gonna say straight into the jelly. That is.
That is disgusting.
We figuring
Yo.
out what to
Yeah,
say.
you gotta
on
lose
these
There
that-
is a
podcast
lot
teams.
of music dropping lately. Like I honestly feel like we had to skip albums. Sorry, Public Enemy, and sorry, Dom Kennedy.
Oh yeah, that hurt me,
Cover-
man.
I'm more
cover
sorry
anything,
about Dom
bro.
Kennedy than Public Enemy, but
Yeah, I'll be
True.
honest. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe I'll find time for that. To be honest,
We'll might
Is-
circle back.
we'll circle back. Yeah, we'll circle back
I'm
on
not
a week
gonna
that there's
lie.
not 5 fucking albums
I
out.
found time to even listen to
more
at least
albums keep
a
dropping.
third of Tory Lanez's album, and I still didn't.
That is one of the
And then he
worst
shot
things
himself
to
in
ever
the
I just
happen.
needed to know.
Oh my gosh,
Was it
that
good?
is so bad.
I didn't listen to it.
No, he was
It made
very
me wanna
wordy.
shoot
You know,
myself in
he
the foot.
does that thing where like he kind of does that Big Sean, getting out of tempo, out of sync, and like continuing
so he
to
did-
rap
He
over
said-
bars.
He's a catch flow. He does a catch flow.
Yeah,
Oh,
kind of like
now I'm
that.
5'3",
but he
I'm
couldn't catch-
5'7".
He couldn't catch some of that flow. It was like catching it, watching it spill over his hands. He couldn't handle that flow.
The small baby hands.
And,
He was so
and
mad.
He was just throwing a tantrum on the mic, blood. Like,
He was so mad.
Yo, anyone's got his actual height? How tall is he? 'Cause
They
the
say
internet DM
5'3".
dirty.
They say 5'3".
You think
He
he?
says
he's 5'7" when he's
5'7".
standing on his wallet because it's sidestepping.
I don't
That's the
believe
quote.
it.
He's only saying when he stands on
Yo.
his wallet.
Okay, so
He's not-
so they're right for
he's
it.
5'3".
They right for it.
He's just being a little baby bitch. I had to reread the lyrics just to make sure I was clear. The lyric is because my pocket's sidestepping. No, go fuck it. When I stand on my wallet, my pockets is side. I gotta put a stupid fucking. Oh my god.
You could
The
justify.
iPad's already coming out.
We'll justify
How
the
how
internet
tall is Tory Lanez?
attack on him. You know what I mean? Like, that's already kind of weird that Megan was in there. Cause what? How tall is Megan?
how tall
She
is
like
he?
She
five-
looks
I
like
think
she's
I think
six.
she like 5'11".
looks
She's like 5'10".
solid
5'11".
taller than
She
him.
thing.
I know.
Taller than him.
They call her Meg the Stallion for a reason.
Bro, she's a stallion.
You ride her, no.
It's money over Fallout. So I'm gonna look this freaking lyric up real quick.
Yeah, because that's a weird relationship, anyways. You know, shout out to the height differential
She was like, "I
relationships
like you."
happen. Yeah, exactly.
Shit, you
Oh,
got
now
fucking
I'm
money.
5'3". Niggas saying I'm a shorty, but little bitch, I'm 5'7". Money on me, stop sidestepping, and if I stand on my wallet, you can see my thighs in heaven.
No.
Ain't nobody want to see
Hey,
Tory Lanez.
he thought he was
thighs,
barring
bruh.
out. He thought he was barring out right there.
Jesus Christ,
Ain't no one-
that shit was terrible. I've never listened through something
no.
that was just
I ain't even listened to that. I ain't even peep because apparently he's canceled. So I'm with it.
Is he?
I'm with. Yeah, he's totally.
I'm with. He shot a bitch in the foot.
He really-
We don't gotta speak on the case no more. I'm not trying to talk
I
He
nonsense.
said that he
know.
wasn't
said, "I'm not
going
trying to talk nothing."
about
No
the case.
fans.
Okay, we'll stop.
He said he wasn't going to talk about the case. The entire album, he's talking about the case. He's ridiculous. Also, Megan Thee Stallion is 5'10", and we
Whoa.
were so close.
That's
She
tall
is-
in Hollywood.
And heels too?
Yeah.
Man, that's a weird relationship, right? Like, even though they're hooking up on the low, like, that's weird.
Yeah, she was holding him up in the air and shit. And he
That's
get-
like,
It gives short
raising her
motherfuckers
booty.
hope though.
Y'all ever watch Futurama? Like Death by
Oh, I
Snooze
mean-
Snooze?
Yes.
No.
Yeah.
Yes.
You ever seen that episode?
And
Death Lessons.
just to address what you said, Kevin Hart's wife is like 5'10" too.
Really?
If you got money, it do not matter.
It's not about. Yeah, no, but it's so weird. It's a weird. dynamic.
It don't matter to some people at least.
Hey man, normalize short man.
Nothing
Yes.
wrong with short men, man. I
Nothing.
never said
That's
that.
the anime life, bro. You already know in anime,
Yeah,
the
little
girl is
short guy.
always taller
Handsome.
than the boy.
He's looking up at her. And it's usually a very young boy, actually, and an older girl.
really weird.
And the girl looks at her and she says, "You're just a baby." He says, "I'm not a baby. I'm a man."
Yo, when is anime?
I don't know what kind of anime you're watching. No, I'm just
Yeah,
playing.
you know how you got this hentai shit going on.
Nah, bro, it's not like that.
Okay.
Got him.
Yo, when?
It's not like-
actually, I was just talking about this
It's
too.
not like
When
that.
is?
7 Deadly Sins.
No, yeah, that's terrible.
that
When are
one
they
is
gonna
something
move
else.
out of high school? Why can't animes be like college based?
Because if they did that, then they would.
Well,
lose
isn't
the whole
16
mode
college
and
out in
sex
Japan and
appeal.
everything?
That's
So
dirty.
weird. Yeah, it's not over.
That's
it's not
their
here. That's
giant-
overseas.
That's their giant fan base. Is a whole bunch of.
I mean, you could drink
terrible.
at
Aren't,
18.
aren't you in college, like 16 in Japan or something? There's a
You can
hell
still-
young
the
age.
legal
Yeah.
drinking age is 16,
So it's
18.
different,
They
right?
have different education system entirely, right?
Yeah.
I just think if they
And they're
can
smarter
drink
than
younger
us.
than us,
They doing
then
something
they
right.
might as well have. I guess
I can't
incest
even.
has an age appropriate time, or excuse me, not incest. That the little child creepy got an age thing. You gotta
They
be
do,
you gotta be a certain age to appreciate this kind of nasty shit.
Yeah, they're crazy, bro.
I'm a freaking child, so it's sided out, I guess.
Definitely. Don't let them ever take your inner child.
Never, never,
Never let them take your inner child.
never. Yo, what have y'all delved out of the albums or
This
This
week,
week?
honestly, I just been listening to a gang of that Conway still from last week, man.
Conway killed that.
He did. He did.
That's something to listen to back to back.
Back to back to back.
The Spillage album, I fuck with. That's my shit.
The
It
Spillage
took a little bit though.
Spillage.
It took
How
like
many-
3
how many-
listens. It
three
took
listens?
3
I think
listens
it's
for me
like
to really be like,
50,
all right, I fuck
50
with this.
something minutes, 54 minutes, some shit.
But I will say this: as much as like I don't know Down to Earth Gang or anything, but Jid carried that album hard.
You think so?
Like the melodies.
Lyrically,
I mean, yeah, I guess so. Like, I guess that family song, that's like my favorite song. And I'm like,
Earth
it's like
Gang
crazy
brought
when
the-
you realize,
brought
like,
the
yo,
vibe
this
to
is
the whole
Jid on the
album.
chorus.
It is.
Isn't that like, because you don't really listen to it,
it
like
was
that.
him on the chorus.
Yes.
No.
He sounded so heavenly.
Yeah,
It made
exactly.
me very happy to hear his voice.
Yo, but that's a wild group right there too.
Dreamville vibes for sure on this album, y'all.
I
I
didn't
know you
even-
could feel it a little bit at least.
It was very
Earth
much
Gang.
what I wished Jesus is King would have been.
Oh man.
I like that because
Yeah.
it was very preachy to me too, not in a bad way at all.
Yeah.
Very.
Absolutely. They did that so well as far as like illustrating to you that they're not here to disparage you if you believe in God or Christ or whatever. They're here to disparage you if you believe in your government or people or your pastors or somebody who's not you and the person that created you or the entity that you believe you come from. You need to trust yourself.
Yeah, I
But
don't
the
know.
world's still ending
That-
Yeah.
I
because
don't-
the end
yeah.
of day song
Definitely.
will remind you that.
White on white
I was
tracksuit,
bumping that
man.
just in
That was the
car
first.
with
That was a
passenger.
single that came out before the album. I listened to that song a lot actually before. I fuck with that song.
Mhm.
That song was tough.
So you think?
I didn't know
I think I sent you that song when it first came out. Yeah,
I didn't know they were doing an album at that point.
I didn't know either.
That was insane.
No, that's
Yeah.
coming out of nowhere, huh?
you guys think Jid's turning a corner?
In his career where he's gonna start doing like completely different solo stuff.
Yeah.
Would you call it turning a corner
Absolutely.
or taking a step?
I would
Dude
say
hasn't
turning
really
a
missed
It's
a
a
step.
corner.
It's a
'cause
corner.
Yo, I would.
In a sense, like I don't think lyrically he's gonna get like that much better. If that makes
He
sense.
doesn't
But,
have to.
but sonically and like to a different point
Different
of different
kind of
aspects
sound.
of music, I
Nice.
think like he's really about to find like
He's
His
always
niche.
been
open up the street. Like you know what I
Okay.
mean? Like open up your street.
I feel that.
He's always been great.
I'm not saying anything.
I've
It's not a
always
down
been a
on
fan
him.
of Jid.
No,
yeah.
I know what you mean. I'm like,
That's not a bad thing to change directions. It's just like, what's his name? You could consider Logic not rapping better on his last album, but you can consider him turning a corner. And it's kind of disappointing that he didn't continue in that sense, even though we all are done with Lodge.
yeah, I get what you mean there. It was like a trajectory, but that's kind of what I mean is like, I don't feel any boredom from like Jad D's past albums. The DiCaprio 2, it was like it was cool to me, but I really liked the Never Story? Was that what it's called? The one right before that? I'm forgetting exactly the name of it, but he went off the whole album, just went crazy.
It's not worth
And I feel like, I know he can just keep doing that, and maybe he is bored and just wants to keep experimenting. Which obviously I would never be like, oh, you should stay in your place. I think that's a bad thing that fans do.
Well,
Yeah.
But I wish. Maybe I wish that he would stick to something a little bit, just a little bit, because I feel like whenever I feel like I'm like, dude, that's fucking hard, then he'd be changing it, and I'm like, but I'm not mad at that because he's still doing hard shit.
Just evolving.
Just think about Kendrick too, how Kendrick started kind of becoming palatable to the people in a different way. Jid is looking for that fan base that definitely I could say Dreamville vibes, like looking for that same Dreamville fan base and having that same acclaim as Cole. I couldn't possibly see man like not change his style rapidly to try to satiate that. Even Cole is a very exemplary fact of that. This entire year, last year, smashing on people's records, kind of changing his style a little bit. He's always been that backyard Cole dude, you know, rapping about that good feeling shit. But he is versatile, and that's what he wants you to see.
I hope it doesn't go bad for him. I mean, a couple of artists back in the day, Rolling Papers, Wiz got a lot of hate for that. Kid Cudi went into his rock shit.
Yeah. Yo, but
I'm
he
a
said
big
he was
Kid Cudi fan,
crazy depressed, though, to
that's
be
true.
fair.
There's a lot of factors that go on into different turning corners for
I
an
think
artist.
that
and I guess that is a big
yeah.
one.
Like, he said that
That's
album...
turning it around. That's a U-turn.
That's huge. Yeah, that's
He said
that
Wizard
big
was
thing.
a cry for help. So it's really hard. Like, I don't want to judge that, like, at all. Like, I don't want to judge that at all.
He said himself.
Like, he said it himself, and that's what I mean. It's like, I don't want to judge that period as far as comparing to other artists. I know what you mean, though. I don't think JID will ever disappoint. I just kind of like, Kendrick is a perfect example. I want to hear him eat some more, bro. Like, I wish I would hear a little, like, more rigor mortis type shit
Monster
from Kendrick.
freestyle.
And I know there's such thing as evolving, but it's like, maybe that's one of my favorite things about Griselda is that, like, yo, man, they're just here to eat. Like,
they're never gonna change, but Griselda is very different.
I know that's different. That's ultra consistency.
No, yeah, and even though Kendrick has the
He has the
scope
ability by
of
all
a
means.
be that consistent, absolutely, I totally see why you want that from him. But Kendrick wanted to reach the niggas and the intelligent people.
Yeah, he's like, yo, man.
Not to say that niggas aren't intelligent.
No, I know what you mean. He's out there.
I don't even know what to
Lord,
say.
I-
No, I know what you mean. I know what you mean. His
He wants
Y'all know
the
what he
ratchet.
means.
his inspiration.
He wants the non-ratchet. He wants everybody to understand. That's why white
Definitely.
girls love Damn.
Yeah.
Well,
Like,
I love
his
Damn
reach
too.
is so big now.
No, I'm just
I fuck
not
with
just you, my guy.
Yeah, I bet you
But
like pumpkin lattes too.
When
I'm
Becky
just kidding.
calls me,
I don't.
and says
But
she
got me.
likes
You
Damn,
got
that's
me.
her favorite record. I low-key find that a
You
win
get
for
me.
Black Kind. It's like
I'm not saying it's his
thanks.
best album, but I fuck
No,
with it.
not at all, by any means. But you know what Becky thinks?
Yeah.
Not
She
all
loves it.
Becky's either.
She loves it.
It's not about you, Becky. Stop.
Isn't that crazy when people listen to an artist at that point for the first time
Yeah.
and they're like, "This is what they're about."
Well,
they
that's-
go back and they're like,
Go
"Holy
listen
shit,
to their discography.
what is going on here?"
Sheeple.
Like, and it's funny to even bring it up again, but like that song 1-800 by Logic.
Oh.
So many people, that was like such a pop song, and then you go and you like listen to like Under Pressure, and he's talking about like, and I actually really like that song.
That was a
and
great
he's,
song.
And he's talking about like all these life issues and shit, and then you're just like, well, yo, this is not what I signed up for.
Logic could have did it. He had a chance. He had multiple chances.
Marketing wise, at least he got by though. You know what I mean? Like people
Yeah,
liked it
it's-
enough. I think it was kind of like on that, always on the cusp of spitting just bare minimum enough for people to be like, yo, this is kind of flowing. You know what I mean? He'd be like, hit him with the Beretta. Like,
People really
this is
like to
kinda
see
flowing,
somebody
bro.
who shouldn't win a little bit too. He had the sympathy factor. He has like that. Oh, your foot got ate by a shark when you went on your first trip to Cabo. I'm sorry.
Coming into this, I hella had to switch up my listening style. Like coming to this radio
On the
because,
Spillage.
because no, not even Spillage. Just
for the
listening to
podcast.
music, just coming onto this podcast and the show. I really would wait like 2 or 3 weeks after an album came out to listen to it, and just so I wasn't affected by other people's opinions,
Absolutely.
so I could just give it a fresh listen. So I know exactly what you mean. That like I couldn't imagine if Damn was the very first Kendrick album I ever heard. Like,
Yeah.
whoa.
Would I have been drawn in? Like the first Kendrick song, I was introduced to Section 80.
Oh yeah.
Section 80.
And that
That's
was
a
like that was
solid
like the
intro.
best period.
That was like one of his
Ever.
best albums.
I got
Yeah.
pimped on
Blow My High?
Yeah,
my shit.
all that shit.
I think my first song was High Power.
Pretty good song.
Yeah, and then I went back. I remember like Average Joe and like shit like that. And even like his old mixtape shit is so fire. Like over the Wayne, all the Wayne beats and shit. That shit was crazy. Like he was going the fuck in, and like I guess that's what I mean. And maybe I'm not searching hard enough. I don't know. Anybody out there who sees this, if I'm not searching hard enough and there's like some crazy like JID catalog that I'm missing out on, where I'm like, Kendrick had his little spitter era.
Yeah, please
shoot the
put that on the
fucking link.
Discord.
I think he just took. He just knows J. Cole got him, and he's under his wing. He's just kind of rolling with.
Well, he's talked about that actually. He's like, I want to be compared to these fools, not like I'm looking up to these fools. He's like, I'm 28. I'm 20. I think he's like 28 or 29. He's like,
he's kind of old.
He's exactly. He's like, I'm of age, man.
Well, not kind of old. He's not.
Like,
That's not
like,
old.
fuck
but,
with
like,
me.
I thought he
On the
was
cusp
like
of
24.
Nah, man, he's
Like,
killing it though.
That I
He got
mean,
that
for
young
sure.
voice.
Age aside, yeah, he's killing it.
That Dreamville record really set a bar for all those artists.
Yeah, so now they can't really do a lot. The only person I think that's reneging on their promise there is the baby. And
They're
it's okay,
all like, cause everyone killed it on that Dreamville, Revenge of the
Everybody.
Dreamers. So like,
including the baby.
there's a huge bar they all set for themselves to really like. What are you gonna top? You know what I mean? Like, how
The
you gonna
baby
top
should
it?
just look at himself in the mirror and listen to that record a couple more times.
Yeah.
And then other than that, everybody else, great job keeping up your
Great job.
freaking
Great
career.
job.
Yeah, honestly, it was a really good catapulting moment. I feel like for like everybody.
Yeah, man.
Like,
For
if you
sure. Oh, yeah.
I'd have loved to be there.
when you came
Earthquake.
into that album, I feel like it was really hard to not come out of that album with a new artist.
Yep.
Like as far as like being like I'm willing to admit like I didn't know everyone on that fucking album.
No, there's too
Like I
many
knew
on that freaking album.
most people.
I didn't listen to Cause
I loved Cos. I definitely loved Cos.
I didn't listen to him too much.
Or
Buddy-
Guap
Buddy-
Dad.
But I
But
listened
Guap
to
Dad-
Guap Dad.
Guap Dad's my.
Well,
that's
The
a
only reason
dude.
I listen
Dad.
to Guap Dad though is because I'm an internet troll sometimes, and
He's trolly.
he lives in 4chan and shit like that. So
There's 4chan, him and Vince Staples. Probably
Vince
my
Staples,
favorite
okay.
Twitter follows. Vince Staples is probably
Vince
the
Staples
most hilarious.
is
He's
he
funny
bad
as
on the
hell.
internet?
He's so funny.
Yo, Vince was just on the Reason record. TDE just dropped a
He
new
was
song.
also on a couple of
Reason.
random tracks.
Yeah, he was.
He's done a couple of features.
He's been on what else? He was on something just recently too, right?
He's all over the
Staples?
place, bro.
Yeah.
Pull it up, otherwise I won't.
Yo, though, back
a
to
lot
this
of music is dropping, man.
insane amount. It's so hard to keep up right
We
now.
gonna get with Bronson.
This is a full sponge.
Full sponge for
We
real.
gonna soak it all
soak
in.
Yeah.
TF up.
Oh
Okay,
yeah. We gonna get on. You know what we should talk about is that Bronson.
Yo, but I want to talk a little more about.
My favorite song is
still want-
Baptized.
I still want to talk a little
Jim,
bit more. about
Adam
that,
and
yeah.
Eve, you dumbass, apple eating
Yeah.
dumbass. I love that. Fucking
Hit the gas, hit the gas, man.
yeah,
That's a-
Adam and Eve, dumbass.
Yeah, like honestly, I feel like it was like folklore hip hop. That sounds really weird, but it had like
It was.
crazy
It
mystical
took you
vibe.
back.
It's like the
Know
Hobbit.
some
It's like they
ayahuasca
invited the
on a
hobbits to the
cactus.
Revenge of the Dreamers.
Yeah, man.
Like,
Yeah, it would really hit all points.
what
man.
say you, Samwise?
What say you, Dreamviller?
Listen, I say we pray. Pray for family.
Pray for family.
Pray for peace.
Is it that? Did you guys ever watch The Devil Always?
No, that's that new
That's
Tom
the
Holland
trauma, the
shit,
trauma
right?
shit. I felt like that could have been the soundtrack.
Oh, that's
That's pretty good,
it's
though.
like you
depressing
gotta
as
watch it
hell.
with
Now I
some-
gotta watch
I
it.
haven't watched
But
it.
it's trauma.
Could I
It's
turn
Is that
it-
on some?
can I
What's
turn the
the?
volume
What is
off
it?
and
Alice
just
in
put
Wonderland and Pink Floyd that you play at the same time?
Yeah.
And it
Oh,
lines
and it's
up
supposed to-
on some
yeah.
shit.
Bro,
Yeah.
Alice in Wonderland's a trip.
Yeah, you're supposed to.
It is a trip.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna watch. I'm
Like
gonna watch.
the old-
I'm
old
gonna watch.
one?
What's the
Yeah.
name of
All
that movie?
versions of it are pretty freaky.
The Devil
Bro,
Always.
the OG version, you see like
It's
someone
long,
hanging themselves
and it's
in a
just
tree.
trauma,
What?
trauma,
Old
trauma.
one.
Okay,
No.
the devil
In a
always.
scene, bro. Sketch.
What you talking about? You're talking about
There's
the
like
Wizard
a-
of Oz?
Yeah, there's like someone. Yeah, it was. Oh, that's Wizard of Oz.
Wizard of
I'm
Oz.
sorry.
Oh.
fucking
Oh,
up.
it's the devil all the time. But I don't know if that everyone tries to debunk that, but it does look like
It looked
somebody
like he's setting himself to
suicide.
hang himself or some shit, bro.
Yeah.
Some crazy shit.
No, he did hang. Like there is the shadow of him hanging.
Let's just
but you're-
run that back for me.
We
So
gotta
in The
watch-
Wizard of Oz, there is a scene where people think that somebody committed suicide
Oh yes, in the background.
Yeah,
and you can
in like a
clearly
sha-
see
you
it.
can see
Old
the shadow
one.
of an yeah.
of a short person to be
Why gotta be
PC.
short?
Well, I mean that's what.
Is it one of the what's that Oompa Loompas?
yeah, not Oompa Loompas, not
Were
Willy
those-
Wonka.
no, that's- Wizard of Oz,
and the
that's
Chocolate
Charlie and the
What
Chocolate-
is-
okay.
What are the people?
But the village people were
Yeah,
small
yeah, yeah.
people.
Why do I think they? Oh my god.
They all blends in. Those movies
This
kind of
is
blend
terrible.
in. Well, because the original book is super gory.
Yeah.
It's wild.
I haven't even read the book.
You should read the book.
This
I mean, if you have time. I mean, it's so
I
hard to
got
find time for
time.
anything nowadays, but yeah, if you
I
have time.
programmed the watch to tell me to read a book for
Just
10
looking up
minutes
the
a day.
synopsis on Google is probably good enough for me.
Yeah.
No.
Well, you'll there's some fucked up shit. They go to war and shit. It's wild.
Yo,
Damn.
The Village?
Like, yeah, like awesome. That's wild.
That's crazy.
They ride or die.
I'm sorry about
That's-
this like
that's
serious
crazy.
diversion from
Okay, but
Nah,
back
that's
to the
what
split
we're
time.
here for.
But yeah, I feel like it could have been the soundtrack to that because that was kind of the times it was in. It definitely felt like, but it was so current. That was the best part about it. It
Yeah.
felt like
It was like the
it's
most
2020, but all the same shit. Like shit happens over and over again because this is what they were like.
You get a little bit like a midsummer vibe from it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
for
that's
sure.
some fucked up shit.
I think I fuck with that because that movie was what shot in the day, right?
Yeah, that shit with the
When I
whole
think
movie.
about, like,
was just
listening to
crazy.
this
That
album, just, like,
is the
in the
best
sunshine.
depiction of tripping I've seen on cinema, anyways. Like when
Fuck that
you
movie.
see like the visuals
watched
of
it.
like when
Have
they.
you
You
seen
haven't
it?
seen
I need
it?
to watch it.
You
I
haven't
need to
seen
watch
that one? Is it what movie you were talking about real quick?
It's on
Midsommar.
Midsommar.
Jordan Peele,
Have
right?
you seen the one where they're
No,
in
it's the
Jason?
same guy that did.
Get Out.
No,
No,
it was
it's
the
different?
he's.
Jordan Peele still.
It was the one another one about trauma, where the girl died. It was a cult thing. Gosh.
Was it on Netflix?
Gosh, I gotta
ever?
find. I gotta look this up. Sorry, I'm pulling out
I'm
the phone.
wondering if y'all
Evil Dead?
haven't seen that one where it's in Asia and the guy like steals something and he died and he's doing.
Oh, that's a good one too. I
That's a
think I know
good
that one.
depiction of tripping. I can't remember the name of that one either. There's a lot of traumatic ass movies that
That
depict.
came out this last couple years.
It was Ari Aster. That's the director's name. But he also did
Hereditary.
Hereditary.
I fuck with Ari.
That took a
Movie
turn on
trivia
its
again.
head, literally. You know
That
what
man,
I mean?
that
That's
man
the
is a
shit.
fucking genius, dude.
Hereditary.
But in
Did we watch that?
I did like 4 times.
it was good.
I think so.
To catch
I
what
may
was
have-
going on.
yes.
Yeah.
Played it when we.
Yeah.
But Midsommar, like, they take shrooms, and there's a scene where like the earth is kind of breathing,
Okay.
and like I've never seen it visually like on there, so I kind of was like, oh shit.
You were like, good job.
Yeah.
I want to
This
do
fucking
shrooms.
good.
That shit
This
real.
is good. This is good. Good job, Ari.
He probably did shrooms
Well, I'm
and
sure.
was like, I'm gonna
I'm gonna depict
record
this.
this shit in my head, make it a
Yo, I fuck with that though. Honestly,
You have to experience it to pick
all of that seems to fit the vibe. Honestly, the whole album was really spiritual, like really mystical, on some like shaman shit.
They talked about openly about drugs throughout the entire album. I think between them and the Bronson record, we just listened to a lot of drug music this weekend. To be honest with you,
Yeah, that Bronson record though, dude. Only for Dolphins.
That's another one that I don't know. He took a turn.
Yeah, the dolphin
I loved
noise.
it. I
was
honestly
different
loved
for
it.
Bronson,
It was a
for
little
sure.
incoherent for me. Like it
I,
wasn't cohesive.
I feel
It wasn't
you,
cohesive.
but I just think that Bronson is just having fun with it now.
I think that's
He
a
don't-
contrast
he
though,
don't
because
even-
the Spillage, like it all was so cohesive, and then to
Oh,
listen
yeah.
to something that was like
That
loose,
was
which is
just, like,
great. But that's
loosely
another
cohesive to me.
that's another thing that I feel like Bronson did. Like that's funny that we're talking about turning corners. Like I personally wish he was fucking just barring out. On
I
those
mean,
tracks.
but he
had a
doesn't
couple
need to. Like,
tracks.
it's like it's
Exactly.
like for the fans. I feel like at this point, I feel like it's for the fans because like he's got 2 books out. He just had his first child. He's just working
a
out a
show.
grip.
He
He's
has a
doing
food
his
show.
show.
Yeah.
I'm sure that he's at the point where like if he could probably call Vice and be like, I got an idea for another show, and they'd be like, word,
Absolutely.
let's
Yeah,
fucking run it. Like,
Shout out Bronson, man.
like,
Fucking,
I mean, he really this record he was kind of incoherent, but
bro.
That's the point.
I may not be able to touch my toes, but I will
still
still
fuck
fuck these
these
hoes. Like,
that's
he
my
really
favorite
is
track,
having
probably.
a ball.
He was having fun. It was great. It was-
there were a couple
But
tracks on there
I-
where he
I
really
would
was barring
second
out.
that.
I
It
think
was-
Cliffhanger was one of the.
There's
he
only
really
a
had some
couple
good-
bars too.
Some
I
funny
wouldn't say
bars
he
though.
barred out the whole song. I think he like gave you a little bit and he took it
A little bit
away.
of taste.
lethargic. Yeah, you got a taste.
He's like,
He's
I can
swaggy.
spit still, and he's like, oh,
But I won't.
But I'm gonna say
I
some
really
funny
don't
ass
need
shit.
to.
International olive oil tester.
Yo,
Shake
that's what I
my
mean. He's on that
dog.
ultra cultured fucking.
He's on
Don't
his
even
Jay-Z
matter,
shit,
man. I'm just good for the culture, just existing type lifestyle shit.
I mean, he
bro.
had a commercial chorus, bro. The splash.
Yo,
How does that go? Splash.
by baklava.
By baklava, that's it, bro. But he said baklava, bro. That's just,
Fucking
he,
splash.
He called himself baklava at some point too. He like after a while started.
What is
fucking
that?
up
What
the
does that
right
even mean? I'm
baklava.
hella ignorant right now on that. What is
Baklava?
baklava?
It's a dessert.
So
That's
that
what I
layered,
thought.
that
I
like
knew it was
layered
a
The
dessert.
layered,
That's right.
like cakey
It's a
thing.
Mediterranean. It's like
That layered
biscuits.
dessert,
Of course, it
bro.
would be some
Multiple
fucking
biscuits.
food, bro.
I just started going to the Euro
It's
Mart
got
actually, man.
nuts.
They got the best
I can't eat
fucking
'em.
chocolates there, bro.
I'm sure.
Oh my god, you ever get a Milka bar with the fucking
the
cracker
little
in
white
the inside?
the little white cracker.
On the inside, the little
Don't
square.
bring me some Turkish
break up.
delights. I don't
Is
give
it
no-
like milk,
about
white,
nothing.
milky and chocolate?
Yeah, hella milk
Yeah,
chocolate.
I think I
Oh
know
my
what you
god, the best of the best of the best, sir.
I mean, Toblerone, that's my shit right there.
Man,
Some European, actually, I don't know.
Toblerone
German
pretty
shit.
good too.
I
I'll give it
hate
to
them
that.
That's like the
Toblerones.
Americanized, like German, like candy.
Yeah, I fuck with
Yeah.
that.
like you'll
I
find
fuck with
this
that.
everywhere.
We won't be eating any Toblerones.
Yo,
Totally.
has anybody? You guys watch Fuck That's Delicious though, right?
Yeah, every once in a while. I haven't
Okay.
seen all of it. I can't say
Definitely
that I
not caught
have
up
it.
with it. No.
See, that's that shit though. Like whenever I watch that, I'm like, yo,
How can you hate this guy?
I'm
you
like,
really
yo,
don't even
fuck,
need to
that's
rap. Yeah, how
delicious.
can you hate this guy and he don't even need a rap anymore,
That
man?
Philly cheese one was fucking dope. I remember watching
Like-
that.
When he's in Seattle catching fish and shit.
Yep.
That's probably.
I
Yeah,
feel
and he
like
went
he
to
raps
Mothership.
to get to that point. Like,
Yeah,
he's like,
that's a great way to look at it. Let me ask you this: there's a lot of people that say that like he was a guest in hip hop and now he's like not fully like. Do you get mad at people that get to this point and they start venturing out as a fan? Like, now mind you, I'm not a diehard Bronson fan, but I could see
Same.
some fans complain. There were some fans complaining that like, hey, he's kind of ventured out and he's not giving us the full hip hop thing anymore.
Y'all know that's the white Jay-Z, right?
Yeah, well,
Shut up.
that's what I'm saying. Like, yeah,
That's the white Jay-Z. Shut your whore mouths.
he.
He can do whatever he
What's
wants.
funny is, that's actually the first person that came to my mind. Wouldn't you be mad at Jay for the same thing then? He out
people
here
are.
dropping 7-track albums.
And Jay don't
Every
care. Jay
2
too
years.
rich to care.
Jay too rich to care. You're right.
Jay is way too rich to care.
That Vive Clico paying him well.
Action just has a lower limit than Jay.
Yeah.
To feeling that satisfaction.
And that's because partially probably because
He's happy as
Action-
fuck, bro.
I think everyone
fully
in the
happy.
game can leave when they want.
I mean,
They
truthfully,
should be.
at this
allowed
point,
to.
yes. Like,
I don't think Action ever really sold drugs. He probably like friendly sold,
sold food.
psychedelics and shit.
He sold some food.
He probably like mailed drugs for people.
I mean, so he's been a chef. You know, that's what people say. That he's been a
He
chef.
probably
So
sold weed.
he probably sold weed. That's
Yeah.
kitchen shit.
Yeah, you know.
This kitchen
He
shit.
probably sold pills to his manager.
Maybe if you know.
He's not out there slinging crack cocaine.
And he's not
and
even rapping like
ruining-
that either. And that's what's
No,
great.
and that's exactly why he's white.
That's what's
Jay-Z.
great.
Because
Hey.
he's the
That's what's
contrast.
great.
Everyone gave him the Raekwon. You know what I mean? Ghostface.
What's good, brother? We are just chilling, man.
Oh.
welcome.
Chilling,
We
relaxing.
greet people on the
We are
Discord. That's
greeting
so
people.
weird.
It is weird. Yo, thank you, man.
Yo,
We're just
we
out
gotta-
here
You feel me?
talking the Bronson album.
We
I don't know if
shit.
anybody out here has really been
You listen
listening
to Only
to
for
the new
Dolphins?
albums, but
And that's awesome.
yeah, man. Like,
We can have people in this freaking Discord.
put it this way though. Okay, if you think about this life rotation,
Okay.
smoking mad weed every day, you're getting the best oil ever. You just had the baby with the love of your life.
The love
She's
of my
this,
life.
she's this awesome Native American woman. I'm assuming if he loves her, she's awesome.
She's
You got
awesome.
friends like in Mothership, the best like glass rig creators in the industry, or arguably so.
Yes.
Your
You just
best
said
friends
yes. Like,
got
no
you
argument,
got you
just
beats on deck, so you're not really out there looking for your sound anymore.
You have
You're
it.
writing books, you're doing movies and shit. Would rap be really the one that you cared about the most? And I don't mean in a fucked up way, but like, say you get a movie role, for instance, like, yo, man, say 10 years from now I get invited to be in fucking, what's it called?
Rush Hour 4.
Like Rush Hour fucking 7 or exactly, or fucking Fast and Furious 19.
Yo, if they go to the moon,
Like,
Sign me up.
it doesn't matter. That movie could fucking,
Sign me up.
as long as it does well enough, it could be terrible. And all the Americans that are like on their Michael Bay shit need to see some explosions or some shit, or just need to feel like a big man. They're gonna go. The sales are gonna go. I could have the dumbest, I could do the worst job ever, and they could never want me back for a movie. But guess what? They're gonna pay me what's on that fucking contract.
forget about
Now
it.
I drop.
guys.
I do music, and I'm not saying this in my shoes. I'm saying this for someone like Bronson. The album still has to do well.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like well enough.
'Cause there's
I'm
a
not saying that
standard,
his
right?
didn't, but there's a standard. There comes the pressure, the mental like feeling of it being on your shoulders and shit, and being like, yo, man, are my fans really gonna fuck with this? And if they don't, then your sales actually, then you go down, you get a situation like, I know one of Danny Brown's last albums really fucking put him in a hole because he had to play the major game, trying to fucking do all the promo, do all the getting out there, the music videos, all this shit.
That's not his shit.
And his sales really did not fucking match what he put into it or what the industry made him put into it.
Yeah.
I'd rather say, you know what I mean? Because a lot of these artists, they're just playing the game. They're just doing what their fucking
A&R
contracts
does,
and bosses tell them to fucking do.
Who is Bronson signed by?
Doesn't
Bronson have a studio of his own? The great thing about Bronson, to my knowledge, is that he's very independent.
He's independent enough, that's for damn sure.
With the way that streaming, because streaming has set a new precedent and how you about to get this bread, I think that he could be just a stable, independent dude. Yeah, fact check me so I don't feel too cool here.
Atlantic?
No, I mean,
Atlantic?
he's independent
Stop
enough
feeling
to have
cool.
a show and all.
I'm sure but I think he's got his own.
Someone wrote a book and was a.
He probably has
fucking
his own
rapper.
studio.
Yeah, I mean, it's under it. Like, I mean, there's, you know what I mean?
Oh, he's got his thing.
Under
But
it.
Atlantic
Did
bought
you
it.
look it
Yeah.
up? What's it
Yeah.
called?
So it's probably
I think it's like Fool's Gold Records or Vice Records. That's
No,
what I'm
Fool's
seeing.
Gold is its own thing.
if it's Fool's Gold, then that's Aesop, right? No, that's not Aesop.
Once upon a time, I believe.
He's on Ramsay's
Well, wasn't
now.
Fool's Gold was like Cuddy back in the day, even,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. And wasn't even the two Killer Mike LP.
Yeah,
Fool's
Run the
Gold
Jewels.
for
They
a
were
while.
on there at one point too.
Yeah, man, I
What
miss
did
I miss
we
that
do
Baby
after
Blues
that?
though.
I mean, oh man, yeah, that old Bronson is fire.
That's my
924 shit. That was my shit. Like, there's definitely a
And
piece
Chance?
of me.
See, there's
piece
a
of me
Chance.
that wants that shit still too.
That's what I'm at.
Okay, Chance is different though. Like, not to be fucked up, but like, how you gonna burn out 3 projects in? I don't even mean that in a hater way.
You
bro.
didn't like him in the Slaves Project?
Two
What song was it?
The
I like his
his
features.
like ode to his wife.
That was the Spillage album.
I like all
It was
his features.
that was all right. That was chill. Yeah, the feature was chill. But
On the
I'm not
Spillage
judging
album?
Yeah.
I'm not judging a man.
I did not.
That
like
doesn't
that track.
outweigh a whole
album.
album. Like his entire last album was passable to me. Everyone loved Hot Shower. Fucking hated that rhythm. I fucking hated that rhythm.
I
bro.
didn't
I
like
hated
that
the
at
melody. That shit made me want to blow my fucking.
And you know what Chance
Ooh, I'm
did?
not
He
gonna say
hopped
that, man.
on a TV show. He hopped on a Netflix TV show.
Dude, rolling with the plug, like, dude.
But that shit reminded me of a really bad version of IDK's. What's the song? 24. Why are you mad, my guy? And I like that
Is it
song.
Chance in his 30s?
Not yet.
Oh, really?
No,
Never
not
mind.
yet.
I can't claim he's having a midlife crisis. We'll hold off.
No, man, and he's happy
coming.
too. I don't want to go at man like that. I just really didn't like that, and that's a perfect example of growth. We talked about like Jid earlier, and like I don't think that's gonna happen to him. I don't think that ever happened to Bronson because that's the difference. Is like Bronson
don't
spit
give
enough projects before he was able to just be like, I don't give
think
a
Bronson
fuck.
would care at all. If
But he
don't
spit enough. He did enough projects. Like if you go back to like 2012,
Oh, yeah,
there's projects out there that are like they may not be the most mainstream shits ever.
In the streets, sometimes people, what's his name? Farnsworth Bentley is a very good example. Farnsworth Bentley has never made a
my
good song
God.
ever.
Since I was 9, I've wanted to rhyme.
But he is fresh.
Who
Man's
is
had
that,
a
bro?
TV show. You know, man's was from G's to Gents.
Oh
Gents.
my God.
He
bro.
really turned hood niggas into something.
Into gentlemen.
See, I always felt this chance would
From
come out
G's to
though
gentlemen.
after Sunday Candy.
I love that fucking song, bro.
Yeah, that was probably
That's my
where
shit.
it went. I feel like that's really the sound that Chance kind of kept going for.
But that was
miss-
Donnie Trumpet too,
Well, yeah,
and Social Experiment.
that was hot.
Super underrated.
You know, Chance was really great out the gate.
Oh,
And I think he's a clever
Chance
dude.
was
But he could definitely just continue doing features and it would be fine.
Or production. What he's doing on the background.
Yeah,
'Cause
yeah.
We have no
I just
idea
want that.
Well, some of his
that
best
fucking
songs-
Rasta-
Acid rap.
Some of his
yeah,
best
acid
songs
rap Chance. Like
Never
I need
ever
that
come
guy.
out.
Well, yeah,
Kanye
like
really
Waves.
did a
His
number
Waves
on him.
version on Life of Pablo. That would have
Yo.
been sick. I wish I would have had that version, to be honest.
Can we play that real quick?
As much as I like Chris Brown.
I forgot about that.
I don't
track,
know.
bro.
I'm afraid to play that shit.
No, it's YouTube, right? It's not. No, no.
See on
Seconds of
Twitch
it.
too. I've seen
We don't own
motherfuckers
this.
on Twitch doing it in the background.
Oh,
you know what I
okay.
mean? Like we're doing it.
Okay.
I don't know, bro. No one. Whoever's watching right now, don't
I'm telling
snitch.
you, we throw
Please
that
don't
away under a
snitch.
low
We're
pass
just trying to
filter
listen to this
and
track.
put
You
the
get
DJ
canceled
effects
before
up
the-
and put it a little slow.
Yeah.
Well, this was the one that I really wanted to drop. What happened to this fucking song?
Oh, was this that video of Chance?
Yeah, with Future.
Yeah, can you?
Chance, yeah. Where's this track, Chance?
This is like the last song he ever made before he like fully was like, nope,
I'm
we're
going
doing
to God.
Christian shit.
Yep.
No. Oh yeah, bro. Where is this track? I need this.
Actually, though, this shit is way too dope.
I think it
I'm
was
not
too
even
hard.
a Future fan, and I
Future.
still like it.
You don't like Future?
Yeah,
We could talk about that another day. The Future's the GOAT, bro. Load up. That's it.
No.
The pastor.
yeah, he don't rap like this no more. Cast the weight.
This is the acid rap Chance right here. Keep going. Yeah. This was the whole. I think they were just like, let's just put this video out and
Yeah.
never release a song.
And never.
Like, why?
There's some jewels out there, man.
Yo, I was going
He's
through
holding on.
tons of leaked. I don't know why I was going through all like just random leaks today on the internet, just like listening to all kinds of shit on Reddit and stuff. Just, yo, I didn't know there was like that some crazy, like, cult following for Isaiah Rashad like there is, man. Like,
Really?
Yeah,
People
like
love Isaiah Rashad.
like it's crazy though. They're because there's tons of leaked songs by him that like apparently are never gonna see the light of day.
Where'd you find him on
Is it just
YouTube?
because
Reddit.
Like on Reddit
Sure,
and on
Reddit.
YouTube, bro. They're all over the fucking place. Like,
There's a
Who
lot of.
compels somebody not to release the song? Is it because it's leaked?
well, so apparently, yeah, a lot of times, like people speculate that, like, oh, because a lot of TDE leaks don't end up on albums because like they seem to be like kind of against that, I guess, which makes sense, I suppose.
So many
Like
Playboy-
quality wise, you know what I mean? If they're making that much music, then like
If the Nixon tapes got leaked, so can your music.
this is everything can, bro. Exactly.
Look, we know about the Nixon
Most
tapes.
of this shit's cool.
Look, we know. We know. Watergate.
Watergate.
Like this is some
I have a
unreleased
quote,
shit
but it's
apparently.
terrible. I'm
I
not
did a
gonna do
report
it.
on him
I'll do it after it's
in
on.
5th grade.
Like I
They
fuck
called
with
him
this.
Sneaky Dick or Tricky
Sneak-
Dick.
Tricky Dick.
Tricky Dick. Richard Nixon.
It's
You gotta
tricky,
have
right there,
melody
right there,
nowadays.
right there,
Is
right
that-
there, right there, right there, it's tricky.
To really bump, like you guys feel like people can't just bar out anymore. They have to have some sort of melody.
Yo, that's why I like people like Isaiah Rashad is because he's got a lot of melody. Wait, why you turn it down?
Because I can't hear you.
Oh, I'm trying to play this.
Oh, well, you talking, man. I'm sorry, I can't hear you. I just wanted to hear you, blood.
This is that Isaiah. This is that leak. There's like a bunch of them.
I hate how leaks they can only leak like the worst quality ever. So it just makes me not want to listen to the song because like I want to know what it sounds like mixed and
Yeah,
mastered.
it's a tease.
mastered.
It is a
It's
tease.
super tease. Like there's a
feel
lot
you.
of I found a lot of Drake even or Playboy Cardi leaks on Reddit a lot, and they're all just you could feel like
I
if
mean,
they're
but
mastered right. I
people
mean, I
wanna
don't
hear
like. I'm not a
those?
huge Cardi fan, but you know,
There
if
are
they're
Cardi
mixed-
fans. Look,
they're
there are
mastered-
some
bro,
people
they're-
die-hard Cardi fans.
Oh,
I've
yeah.
I've
The newer
haven't got
generation
explanation.
for sure. It's
I
my
haven't-
generation and younger, bro. We
Yeah, I mean they're all the fuck over. Like
What's up with Cardi fans, honestly?
Cardi tweaking. That's what.
I guess we
like they
got-
love
honestly,
Cardi R.
TD signed Zakari too, didn't they?
Not sure.
What would you say?
I fuck with this. This my weed.
Is this
music.
Rashad?
This one I'm rolling.
Yeah, this is Shad, and Zakari. He's the dude who did Love.
Love on Kendrick. Yeah, this is hard. I wonder where they found the Zakar. Who's Zakar? Random ass shit.
Yeah, man. I fuck with Zay.
So I got my emergency.
I couldn't let that be smooth for you. I'm sorry.
I made an ass of myself. Cancel culture.
Canceled culture.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Yeah, man.
It's chill.
I wish you would have dropped. Like
Send me that one.
I don't understand.
When you
Yeah,
get
that's
some
the
free
I don't
one.
time.
understand the
That
politics.
one is good. That one sounded good enough, and the one before that.
People are trying to claim that there are some kind of shit going on behind the scenes where they're kind of barring him back or holding him back somewhere or another. But like, I'm not saying I find it hard to believe, but I mean, like, Reason is having no issue at TDE, dropping single after single after single.
But why?
They probably give him the most.
Do you think
flexibility,
is it
freedom.
because Kendrick might be dropping some? Is this all recent?
I mean, you think Reason is just like, I don't give a fuck, I'm dropping.
Yeah.
It's like, it's out there. And
He
Top
did
Dog
have
is
the
like,
song
hey,
on
bro.
Dreamville about robbing his own.
Yeah.
He's like, I don't give a fuck, I'm
He
dropping
said, all right,
music.
if we rob it, we gotta get
I don't
cold.
give a
Then.
fuck.
Yo, but because I bet you they're
Kendrick
kind of
don't wanna-
frustrated. I bet you they're
Kendrick don't want that,
frustrated with Kendrick. To be honest, I mean, I can't speak to the TDE camp, but I could completely see where you're like, I want to drop some.
Can
Like,
you
well,
really be frustrated at the person that's the whole core of your existence, though? And I don't mean that like they wouldn't be fired without Kendrick, but you know that
wouldn't.
Kendrick is
Imagine-
like that
Come
core.
on,
Yeah.
everyone knows
Yeah,
that.
but I also feel like when you're at that echelon, you feel like you deserve it, right? If you want to
Yeah.
drop something, I would be upset that like oh, I might drop something. Don't drop something. And you're like,
I mean, it's not the longest gap ever. What was the last album? Was 2 years ago?
More than 2 years.
Q just dropped some, right?
More than 2.
Schoolboy
We're talking about
Q.
TDE or are you talking about?
I'm talking about Kendrick. That was
Okay.
2018, right? Was it 17? Oh,
Weren't
God,
they like
it was
taking turns?
2017.
Wasn't like
Yeah,
Kendrick
dude, they
and
they
Payless?
definitely had a release
And then it was like
calendar going on.
Absol and Schoolboy Q kind of just in that rotation.
No, you're right.
for
Yeah,
a
yeah,
little
yeah.
bit.
2017. You're right. I was living in Lake No Negro at the time. Yeah. So
Lake Oswego.
I remember.
For the folks that
the
don't
folks that aren't.
report
Yeah.
it.
I was out in the No Negro zone.
You would know if you
fucking-
lived there.
That was terrible time. I remember getting hella blazed and being like, I'm gonna listen
Like,
to this
no,
whole
Nico.
ass
Shout out, Nico.
album right now, and I listened to
Shout
it
out
twice in a
Nico, shout out my
row.
wife.
Duckworth was the highlight then. It is still the highlight now for me.
Duckworth is a good, impactful song, but I really don't think that it hit with everybody. I think that one people heard it and it just went right over these stupid little butt faces. But
Stupid
it's okay.
butt faces, bruh.
I know y'all really was fucking with
Duckworth
that
was
one
hard to
with
me.
the what's his name, Don Cheadle. I know y'all was fucking with that. I know y'all was fucking with Damn, but
Yeah, Element was my shit.
yes.
I really liked.
Y'all
How did
was
this turn into a
great.
Kendrick episode?
I'm sorry.
How is
Eh,
it?
no,
how is
I'm
it
not mad,
never
yo.
a
Because you
Kendrick
were
episode?
talking about we were talking about leaks. I'm
Fear
sorry.
first though. I wanted to cry.
I really think that the way DNA comes in after the intro, you know what I mean? Like
I mean,
just
it's
the
hard.
newscasters, then like, it makes that song so much better. I don't
It's
know what
hard.
it is.
I went to the concert
I
for
wish
this
it
song,
just wasn't
so
a radio
I love
hit.
this album.
I guess that's what they.
I guess that's what
kinda took
happens.
away. It's like it became
If you
a
go to a
hit.
concert for
You just have a love
album, you
for
just love
album.
it.
Yeah, if you go to a
That's
concert, it's
I
different.
went to the Currency and Wiz Khalifa album concert, and the album was terrible. No, it wasn't terrible,
How did the concert
but I
go?
loved the concert. That shit was my favorite.
I
I think there's
World.
I think there's a
That's a
purity
soft spot.
to no concerts right now. It sucks. Don't get me wrong.
Online.
Anybody
live
out there gonna be
streaming
like, hey,
concerts.
concerts!
Imagine doing a concert
No.
or playing
No, no,
sports
no.
right now
No,
with
no.
no one. in
No,
the
no,
crowd.
not even
Football,
that. It's
bro.
like now albums gotta be fire because you can't just be like, fuck it, man. Don't even know what the album's sounding like, but I already got the fucking tickets because that's my fucking dude.
right.
But now it's like, yo, the album really gotta be fire.
You're gonna be listening to that in your house
Because you can only listen to it.
Yeah, you're listening to it at home.
Here
You're
at
listening to it in your
home.
car. It's gotta be mad enjoyable if you're gonna be listening to it in your car and
like
shit.
that. That's really that's a good
Shout out to the
point.
5 people who are watching right now.
That's a good
Um,
ass point.
Join us in the Discord, man. I will.
Trying to
Join us
keep
in
it
the
popping.
Discord.
The
Or
last
it
concert
might
I went
be-
to was Boss,
Sarah might be peeping
and
this right
then
now.
Warren G got canceled due to the snow.
Yo.
So last concert I went to was Boss.
Really?
Yep,
That's crazy.
it was
The
dope.
last
That
one
was
I
probably
went
a hard
to was
one.
that
That was
Little
that's probably a
Sims-
great one to see, man.
the
but,
Little Sims and
I mean, like,
Absol.
I really think that it's affected. It's really affected the game. Being like, yo, it's back to the core, man. This is some on some audio shit. It's like back in the day when you would just buy your favorite person's fucking CD and be like, no way in hell my dad's gonna let me go watch Nas. but like, but you're like, yeah, hip hop is dead, bro. When you're a little kid and shit, like, you're like, yeah, I understand the fuck out of this. Like,
Only you, sir. Only you.
No. I remember I got to go to.
before I wake.
I remember my
like
mom
sixth
let me go to
grade, like-
Summer Jam, like the little Summer Jams we used to have.
Lucky you.
Yeah, I lucked out. But like, you know what I mean? But I was like a fucking like 13, 14-year-old going to
I know.
Summer Jam. Like,
My
I don't really
12-year-old son
understand
be
it,
like,
right?
can I go to this rapper? And like, what's his name? Like Conway the Machine and Benny the Butcher.
You'd be like,
I'll be
hell
like,
yeah.
hell yeah.
I'll come with you.
Actually, I'm taking you, son.
Have a great time, son.
Wait, I got
Do you
tickets.
need money?
You need money. So you want a ticket?
Walk by the room, it's like, brrrr, boom, boom, boom. Only rapper to throw a party over the harbor. I'm like, is this who you go to see? Good for you.
Good for you. That'd be a proud moment.
Your kid comes home. Boom,
Boom, boom, boom, boom, dad. What the fuck,
Boom,
son?
boom, boom to you, son.
Boom, boom to you as
son.
well,
just,
my
just a little
son.
fucking dap.
Good
Just a
night.
little-
Good night, kid.
Oh, that was-
Boom, boom.
Oh my God, you're gonna have terrible kids.
No,
Don't let
man.
me have kids, man. I'm just
Why?
kidding.
No,
I'm
you
just
don't
kidding.
I'm there for them all, because I know they're going to be wild. I'm going to
Hey.
take your kids like Bebe's kids to the amusement park.
Like baby.
Baby.
Bebe.
Uncle Flex, can you take me to the park?
For sure, little nigga.
Yo,
But I'm
so
Asian.
we talked a little bit about that Spillage, and we talked a little bit about that Bronson.
The mouth.
But we've been talking a lot about Kendrick for some reason. But speaking of that, there was that moment in the Malz album where he was like,
He doesn't want to be
I ain't
compared to
I ain't
Kendrick.
Cole.
Yeah, I ain't Kendrick. I ain't Cole. I'm
Don't
doing my own
compare
thing.
me to none of them.
so
He's in his own
was
lane.
this yours first time listening to Malz?
It
Yeah.
was.
Yours too? Oh, okay.
I'm a fan. I'm
Yeah.
definitely a
Good shit.
fan.
New fam.
He's not
Disarray.
that big. He's not
Plus
that
one,
big.
baby.
Goes
I
out
would
to
be
you,
a
man.
liar
Fuck
to
though.
say I ain't never listened to him. 'Cause I got a sweater in my fucking closet.
You're like,
You
I
probably
am a
remember
Malz
listening to
fan.
him when he first in his YouTube
Why'd you
shit,
wear
right?
Because it is fucking warm. That is
How
why I
did you-
didn't wear
How did you
it.
first
Yeah.
listen to
Yeah,
him?
I'm always
sir?
cold, so
What was your first
I'm
track?
always rocking my shirt.
Was it his YouTube shit?
I actually found him through Apple Music. I gotta say they have a fantastic algorithm if you give it a shot. I've like downloaded so many fucking albums.
It
from
popped up
total
on your. You would
nobodies.
love to hear.
Yeah,
That's
on some
fire.
shit.
That's
Yeah,
hard.
like 2 or 3 years ago.
I usually don't give that a test. Maybe I should just start.
Or like-
looking
I
like,
met
I
a
think it was
dude
like-
in this city who's designing the AI so you can say the words, Siri, I want to listen to the good music. And Siri will subjectively
Take it
decide
for
what
you?
you think is good based on your tone. And I
On your
talked to
tone?
this dude
That's
for like,
wild.
yeah, I talked to this dude for like 4 hours. He's insane.
So nothing on the algorithms on your phone of what you listen to, like via Apple
What
Music,
you
just
like to
straight up
listen
your
to,
subject.
What's in your thing, other
Okay.
music
It'd probably
that's
be
around.
definitely that.
Yeah.
And
Plus,
like based on how you've asked them questions at times.
Siri, I need some music right now.
Yeah, like and you say that.
It goes based off of your
And
mood.
1,000
You're like,
miles comes
girl,
on.
I'm not-
And getting lit
Yeah.
because it knows that's what I like to listen
like
to.
Siri,
not
play.
I'll cry.
Trying to be all hard. I'm like, Siri, play my favorite song. It's like, I will walk 500 miles.
Siri, play that fucking music.
Hit me with my favorite track.
And he
She gets
probably
it wrong
knows
every
shit
fucking
right
time.
now.
Probably the most intense algorithm ever, but it's coming along.
Sounds
perfectly.
wild.
Yeah.
Well, shout out to the algorithm because Malz, however you say it,
Yes,
bro.
sir.
He's fire. I like him.
Bro, you did all that machine before the clips update.
And he made all those beats
Yo.
in Machine too.
Before, yeah.
Before
to
the big
to
update.
my knowledge, maybe he's on something else now. But like back when I used to just be
Before the
creeping
clips update.
on
Maybe
Instagram
not all
and
of
shit.
it, but
Yeah,
for sure.
And for those who are wondering, we're talking about Malz Monday's. I guess he would call it debut album. Thank God it's Monday. If you haven't listened to it yet, it's fantastic. Honestly,
It's a
it's
good
like
listen.
probably my favorite album the past week. Past week though. I'm not
You
saying
get
the
to
year,
the
man.
con,
I mean, I was
man.
gonna say don't
Yeah,
even
you
go back to
fucking-
Conway. But out of the 3 albums we've been listening to, the Spillage, the Bronson, and the Malz, I really fuck
Malz
with it.
is on top for sure.
Yeah.
Out of those
Malz is definitely on
Spillage, very close second.
Yeah, very close
Very
second.
close second.
Like I mess with.
And no disrespect to Bronson at all. Seriously, man. You did
Shout
your
out Bronson,
freaking
bro.
thing, man.
I don't
Go
think he was
eat that
expecting to be
olive
like
oil.
getting a Grammy. I don't think he was expecting to name an album only for
He
Dolphins
had
and
a
to get a
song
Grammy.
Yo,
that had a
it was only
commercial
for
on
Dolphin.
it.
It wasn't
He
even
was
chorus.
clearly having fun.
It really
He
was.
had no intentions of getting crazy.
No
with it.
acclaim. He just wants you to watch his new season.
Fucking
and fuck that
Corey
season.
said, "You gotta fuck Ernie before you fuck Bert." Bronson did really come with the shits, bro.
He has some funny ass bars. I was gonna say
Oh
cliffhanger.
my god,
Cliffhanger.
bro.
He really did hit it. with
He
the
really
jokes.
did, bro.
Jokes were hitting hard.
So
She told me shake my dick. I shook it.
starting from the beginning though, the Malz album, man. The only thing I don't like on the whole fucking album, and I'll ask you guys because I think I'm biased to say this, I really did not like the intro.
The poem?
Can you run that intro back?
Yeah, that seems like they wouldn't fucking. That sounds like they wouldn't.
I don't know. They Spotify. I know Twitch is doing some weird stuff with allowing these streaming things, with music, anyways.
I bet Malz won't give a F.
I think that was
I think it's Spotify or whatever you're using.
That intro, that poem made me just feel uncomfortable, but like I guess in a good way because it talks about real shit.
You really liked it?
I mean, it's an intro and it's a poem. It's like I'm playing that once or twice
And never
repeating that ever again. Yeah,
But I like a good intro to. I like running through.
The last one
Well,
was a
usually
poem
the
too,
intros
right?
are the best songs.
Here it is.
on the
Here it
album.
is.
Last track was a poem too.
Demons playing the streets, blood stains the concrete.
Oh God.
That's that part. Like blood stains the concrete. It's beyond deep, but we're just scratching the surface. If you hear it in his voice, the reason why I didn't like it is because I've listened to enough of his music that I know that it's just fucking him with like a little vocal pitch thing or something.
Oh, see, now
He got the
you
shit.
airing him out.
Yeah.
He's airing him out. He's like, Malz, I know you.
That
I'm like,
better
those-
be a girl
that
named
flow-
Jada. She better be a
That
real
flow
girl.
is just so him. I'm just like, yo, that's.
You don't think that's some black
You
girl
don't
named
think
It
Jada?
could be, but he obviously, and like the thing
Somebody
is,
get my
it's
djembe
not
and
about.
head wrap.
It's not.
beyond deep.
It's not about him writing it. Obviously, it's his album. He's gonna fucking write the poem and the intros and the interludes, and it's like a movie. You know, you're gonna do the score and shit. But it was just too obvious. You know what I mean?
That really is him.
When you're setting the
that
scene, you
changes
don't
my
have
whole
to
perspective on that poem.
I liked
it's
it.
It's just too obvious. Like, and I would have. I think I would have rather heard it in a verse form.
In
I
his
think I would have
verse, in
rather
his
him just
voice.
rapped it.
You know who
I
did a
feel
really
that.
good emotion, and it wasn't a poem per se. That Drake song, all that let's be friends. We don't have any more part.
Oh, at
Where
the
it's
end-
like,
at the end of
"Don't
every
be
song?"
friends,
Friends, friends anymore. Yeah.
But it's super dramatic. Like that's the kind of setting the scene. Do that shit in 12 seconds and be done with it because the human attention span is not gonna rock with you that long.
I'm not a lie. My favorite Drake is a Drake that just raps for fucking the whole song. No hooks, nothing. Just
Tuscan
fucking,
Leather Drake.
Yeah, Tuscan Leather Drake.
I showed my friend
It
this
just
song today, or that album, the Malz album today,
Yeah.
and it kind of brought up something that I think, coming back to attention span, because all y'all younger generations need y'all ADHD pills and shit.
Addies.
Yeah, if you need 'em,
called,
you need
he
'em.
called this album very boring, and I could kind of see how that comes because I like more upbeat music. It's kind of hard to say if you haven't heard the Smalls album, but I really enjoyed it, and I can see where they're coming from. Where these kids are just like, oh, it's too slow.
Yeah, the beat selection was fire.
I loved it. It was
But
great.
you can say that as you're listening to it, it's the same pace. Yeah. The whole
The
album.
whole kind of like monotone.
There
the
is
whole thing.
it's a fast song. You know how you mix it up when you're making your album?
Yeah.
You put a couple fast
Well,
songs.
Spillage,
songs,
for example, it
Absolutely,
went
very
fast, slow.
dynamic.
Yeah.
This wasn't a dynamic album, but it was a lyrical album.
Yeah.
And it was something to be commended for. Like, as far as hip hop is concerned, you hit the freaking nail on the head. Now, and then since it's his debut, all we have to expect next is that he'll be concrete and conceptual and experiment with his flow. But he was very safe. This is a safe ass album.
Yeah.
Damn, boring though.
Solid.
That's harsh.
Yeah, that is harsh. I would say this though, because I mean that's why I say you gotta listen to albums
mean,
a
my
few
friend
times
isn't
if you have the
Hip-hop
time.
head, though, so I was just like,
Because
No,
you
no
choose.
but he's a typical,
Yeah, you
consumer.
you choose music.
But that
like
matters.
you choose
Yeah, they
your
matter.
fits, right? You're not gonna go to the gym in a suit.
I wouldn't.
You know what I
consider us
mean? That's how I
typical
choose my
consumers,
music.
though.
People are gonna say later on that you
And that's what's
slept on
bad.
Malz for this album if he continues with this
Oh,
trajectory
definitely.
of trying things. But you didn't sleep on Malz. You just didn't pay attention to him when he wasn't. This is probably the first step of surety in this man's career.
Oh, yeah.
We can't
Oh, yeah,
expect him to
for
do
sure.
50,000 things. There was 7 songs on this record, right?
It was a very short album, 30
Super
30 minutes.
short.
30
30
minutes
minutes,
long, yeah.
34
Super
minutes.
short.
And he didn't want to overstimulate you or do too much. It was much
'Cause he
more
knows
like
your
an
attention span.
than it
That's-
was a
yeah,
record.
That's true. I
knows.
liked every song, bro.
So I will
But
say
he did a great job.
I could see someone being like, "Oh, it's boring,"
Little
on
monotone.
the surface because you know, when you listen to like things like the beats and stuff like that are pretty bare bones. But I
They're
mean,
nice.
at the end of it
They're
though,
nice as
isn't that
fuck.
kind of like just like classic hip hop though? Like when did that become a fucking issue?
He kind of took it a little step further than classic
Since-
hip hop because those were a little upbeat boom baps, and little ditty bops. You know, he did something a little different, almost like Marlon Craft's like beat selection.
Lo-fi-ish.
And that shit is
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
Marlon
good.
Craft and him would make fire, dude.
fire.
Yeah,
What's that? Malz Craft,
let's call
Marlon
it
Monday.
Craft
Marlon
Craft
Monday.
Mondays,
Craft
Yeah.
Mondays.
Craft beer.
Crafty Monday.
Mondays.
Monday's
crafts.
craft night.
Yeah,
You,
that shit
Mondays
go
we
hard.
craft.
You also watch him come up though, so you are a little biased. I understand that.
Yeah,
You
I
know
try
what
not.
mean?
I try not to
So-
be biased. I'll be
You
honest.
can't help it. You've listened to
Exactly, which is great though
Yeah.
because it's always dope when
That's
you
how you feel
find an
about a lot of
artist like
artists.
coming up. Like I remember like speaking of Drake, I fucking remember like when I first heard Replacement Girl. I'm like, oh, this goes because of Trey's song.
Oh yeah, I remember this man
Because of Trey.
stand Drake way before anyone loved Drake.
You were
I was
standing.
He was
standing.
like, this guy's the fucking
He's
future.
the fucking
and
bro.
look at the fucking fuck talking about the
now,
future.
man.
This guy is the fucking culture of mainstream hip hop,
Yeah.
of mainstream
For
hip hop
sure.
at least.
I
That
heard
shit's fucking wild.
Congratulations.
Comeback
the first time I heard
season
him.
was my shit.
He's a Libra. Shout out Libra gang.
Is he?
Yeah, October's very own. I found that.
Oh shit, duh.
because-
I'm a fool.
Yeah, October's
Well,
very
you
own.
wouldn't know. You wouldn't think. Just
I guess I'm not always thinking about Drake's birthday. Not like, hey man, I need to send that fool a
Drake's
gift,
birthday?
dog.
Happy birthday. Shout
What's
out.
your favorite track on the album, if y'all can remember by
the
name?
Malz?
Yeah, I really fuck with that Popcorn Ceilings. I fuck with the vibe on that
Black
Popcorn
Seed
Ceilings.
Oil.
with me like that.
Yeah?
Black Seed Oil or Deserve It or Soldier. I like all three.
I'm
of
a
those, bro.
soldier.
Yeah.
That shit
I
sounds
know,
like,
chorus
is hard.
that was
It
some
sound-
Bone
It
Thugs
reminded
shit.
me of Bone Thugs. I was just gonna
Yo,
say
I
that.
actually
that
didn't like
chorus.
that song.
You didn't
Really?
like
I couldn't do it.
I could see how
Why?
it was kind of corny.
I don't know. It just felt corny.
Yeah.
Because I was like, you're not a soldier rapper. You know what I mean?
That wasn't my favorite. Black Seed Oil.
I was like,
my
so
favorite.
Black Seed was
I
pretty good.
got my favorite. Socially distant.
Oh,
Shit rock.
yeah, it's proper for the time.
Lyrically, that was hella
barred out.
sound.
Yeah.
That was the most lyrical.
Okay. Yeah, I fuck with
He
that.
took the most chances.
Yo,
Very
so I
humble
gotta
guy.
be. I still gotta critique though. One thing I didn't like, the moments that I really didn't like. I'm just being that guy. I'm sorry. I loved it. Oh, of course. Sorry, dogs. Dogs are going. You wanna mute it real quick?
Mute it.
Sorry, guys. Technical difficulties. You know, we are
Little
not
airheads
in a
break.
millionaire studio. We are lounging, and there was a small noise, so we did a little breaky. But you know, that's what we do. We keep it live as a mother. But
I'm happy to have you guys here.
I am remembering
Seriously.
my point was that I loved, like you said, the lyrical depth was great. I really don't like, and it's not just his album. I can't stand when rappers are like, and I could get deep like that, but I ain't gonna. And like, yo, there was like 3 times that when he like directly was like, and I'm like, I ain't gonna
He said
go
that
there.
Dumb time.
And I'm like,
He
yo,
did
dog,
have
why
a
you
couple
doubting?
of
I'm like, why
corny
you
lines.
doubting me, dog? Like,
Yeah, the Spillage album, I forgot who said it, but you know, rather be over the lyrical days, they'd rather be potent.
Yeah.
That's like the first or the second song on there.
I feel like Malz is in a
uh,
little bit in that lyrical days, but that's not a bad thing. Everyone goes through it. He's killing it too.
Yes.
He's not like lyrical, spiritual miracle in your
Miracle.
swimming pool.
I think the level of cockiness now is telling somebody you're gonna go there, but you're not.
Yes.
Pull your punches. I want to feel it. Griselda has never held back.
Yeah.
And that's why they're sitting in
Conway's
the top.
like album of the year, first of the year, every 3 verses. He's like,
First
How
verse
many
has
verses?
something to do with a Draco in your
Yeah,
You
face,
don't need
boy.
no kind of humility in hip hop.
he's like,
Humility needs to get in the garbage. if it's
and
hip
yeah,
hop.
exactly. Like, I don't need you to say, I ain't gonna go there.
I
Like,
need you to go there or not.
just go there or not, and it's okay if you don't.
I feel he did have a line. He said, "The path of morality is a lonely route."
It's
It's like, all right,
After
I
a
get it,
while,
Miles.
he
You're
really was
fucking.
spitting that woke shit.
He was a little third eye on the album.
I don't mind that
And
though.
I've been
That's
In a
the
doing
thing.
good way. In a
I
really
don't mind
good
that.
way.
It's just the
He did it in a good way.
yeah. It's just the
A
like.
couple
It's
parts.
a
You don't gotta tell
tightrope,
me.
A
though.
couple parts hit. Yeah, you can. That's why Kendrick is like this.
It's a tightrope.
Kendrick could never continue to walk that line. Even Cole, sometimes he'd be like, "I'm about to slip in the ratchet," and he's freaking out. But
I love
Miles-
Cole, man. Cole's good.
Miles did his
God.
best, and I know he don't want to be compared to nobody, but just like anybody else trying to stay relevant, you know, you lose a little bit of yourself in the public eye,
But people put you in the echelon, man. Why wouldn't you want to be compared to him?
and that's why he's saying these
He wants to
kinds
be
of
in his
things.
own
He
box.
knows
Watch what happens
Yeah.
next year. Who's gonna fund your album next year? He
Dreamville.
funded his album.
Dreamville.
Get it.
He funded his album this year because he got a loan, right?
Yeah, that's what he said. He said it in that song.
Solo.
Sorry about that, my friends. Just a little barkies. My dogs
Our
like to play
barkers.
defense in the house. They really think that they're doing something out there. You know,
It's good though.
they're
blocking
doing things
shots.
though. Yeah,
They
let them
blocking
think that
they're
they're doing things.
They're hustlers on the court.
Oh my God! Don't talk about the court right now, bro.
I'm trying to hoop though.
I am not trying to think hoops right now because
definitely
this-
trying to hoop.
Jimmy Butler wasn't supposed to get robbed like this.
I'm not trying to get my ankles
Yo,
broke
I like
by
my
a
Tyler
Nick,
Hero.
though.
Tyler Hero's my
Shout
dude
out
right now.
LeBron. Thank you. You're gonna get your ring, boy. You already
Yeah,
know.
you'll get it and then retire.
Please.
Fuck.
Why does someone gotta get hurt though on the Heat? Bam, the dude Bam Adebayo.
The
Yo,
Heat
Bam is the
deserved-
truth.
The
He's
Heat
like
deserved it
Curry,
more than
bro.
any other team this year, man.
I don't know, man. AD putting in work though. I can't lie.
AD the best player.
I'd be a hater to say that he's not putting in work.
He's enabled though.
Bro, he's like the best player.
He's enabled.
Killing it.
watched
He wasn't
from the
doing that
side.
shit without
Killing
Bron.
it.
I don't give a shit.
Bro, AD is on some shit right now.
But that's
But still,
he's enabled by Braun. You can't tell
That's
me that he
all.
was doing that shit.
Bron goes team to team to do the same thing he does.
Makes
team to
everybody else
team.
better. Makes everyone
Which
else
is
better.
good in some respects. He should. But you can't rely on people. This is a fucking professional league,
That
man.
is his flaw.
yeah, but that's not the league. That's everyone. Oh, that's not him. That's the league.
Yeah.
That's the culture.
Fuck the culture.
You know what I mean?
I've been sick of the culture since 2.
Yeah,
I've been
that's-
thinking of the
that's
culture
what-
since
I hate
KD
the
went to
culture.
Golden State.
But that's what I mean. Is before that even
That was
people
when
been
everything got
hopping.
stacked.
People been hopping and building super teams.
Yo, no, KD though, I
For
will
a
not.
minute.
I won't let this go because KD was up on them boys 3-1. He was up on the Warriors.
Yeah.
That's true.
After the
But-
exit interviews, he was like, Russell, no, don't talk with Russell that way. It's not his fault. What does he do? Fucking jump team to the team that he had on the ropes 3-1.
That I believe.
It's
Yes,
money
that
on
is a
that.
special case. But like building teams though, man, that shit been popping since Rondo's squad.
Yo, I
with-
love
with
Boston right
fucking-
now. They're young. I
It
love
was
Miami.
fairly like easy to watch ball in early 2000s, late 90s.
Yeah.
You know that the teams are double stacked now, like a fucking Oreo.
Yeah,
to.
and
It's not
exactly.
even
So it's
real
like 10 teams.
stack.
It's like 5 to 10 teams that really matter. The rest are kind of fodder. They're like, no. It's
Yeah,
like,
like what?
But they could always switch. You know what I mean? It could just
Yeah,
be that
and it's
corner.
all money. I mean, this ain't football.
And injuries, health.
I mean,
Health
Jimmy
is a big one.
Butler led his squad to the finals.
He did.
And he just got on the Heat this year.
but that's why I'm mad for him, bro. He wasn't supposed to fucking bust his ankle up like that and shit, bro. That shit ain't look like no regular sprain, bro.
And he still played it. He still
He
played.
he
said,
got a lot of
No,
respect already.
I'm okay. He said,
Run
I'm
back,
okay.
back.
That shit was
'Cause he's
brutal.
wrong.
No one's gonna let him out. He's not gonna sit out over an ankle.
Nah, he's wrong.
That shit ain't look like no regular sprain.
That ain't no regular smegma.
It wasn't. It was. He sprayed it again too.
That's a
Like 2
sprainy
plays
way.
later.
That shit don't move the same way.
That should make you win.
That
It
shit
ain't
does.
worth it, man. Just sit out the rest, man, and come back next year, dog. You playing against a stacked ass Lakers.
Yeah. So we're still on mute, right?
No.
Oh.
Yeah, we talking sponge
I thought
radio.
the
This is
Reds meant
sponge.
mute.
No, they're
No.
all not. So look.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
And look,
That's right.
Hey.
Everybody heard your opinions
That's
about
it.
sports.
No, I don't mind. I'm
That's
talking
right.
sports all day, man. We can talk about hoops all day.
fuck your mic.
You made it seem like he cursed or
No.
something.
I didn't think, not like I didn't think that they would win. I would be happy if they did, but I wanted to see a 7-game series. I won't
Man,
lie.
they're playing in a damn bubble. No
They're playing
fans.
the Lakers, man.
I know.
shit
They're playing the
crazy.
fucking Lakers,
They're
bro.
playing Lakers on the year Kobe passed away.
And I also
RIP.
can't lie. I can't even lie. The chemistry and the stride has just been like, every game, they've just been
That's
turning the fuck up. I'm like, bro, I ain't never seen so many oops in my fucking life.
going-
I'm
going
just,
Oh,
so
remember
hard.
the old
We're
Miami
going
Heat team
so
with Braun and
hard.
Wade? There was hella
Follow
oops
the
there.
Bro,
play.
you put a group.
We need to run this back into the music, man. This is-
Yeah.
Look, we're gonna talk.
I
ball
don't like hoop
in the
bro.
Discord.
We can't
the
even
only
hoop.
person that's hooping here is Nick, and he'll bust them ankles.
I
don't
don't
know.
know.
This
This fool again.
Yeah, man,
busting them
we
ankles,
can play, man.
Jeff, you can hoop,
I
bro.
can't hoop. I can't hoop. but
Shout
I
out to
can
his
hoop.
2K player, Jeff
Fuck you,
Jeffries.
24
Yeah, Jeff
hour
Jeffries
fitness.
on a fucking roll, man. Tell you
Are
what.
you on PlayStation?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, I need a PlayStation, man. Fuck this.
No, just wait for that PS5, man.
PlayStation
Everyone-
gang.
You know the
Just hop on that
the
old
PS5
shorty and just
sold
be like, I
out
want my PS5.
Everywhere.
everywhere.
Pre-order.
I know this is a music show. We talk a little bit about sports,
We talk
and
about
we're doing a little dip, but shout out to everybody getting a PlayStation 5. You're a smart person.
Yeah, we'll get the gamer tags up and we'll talk shit.
All
PC
up in the
gang,
Discord.
get a computer.
I already
got
got a
both.
PC.
We got both.
Get a PC.
Got both.
Shout out to the PS5 community.
Shout out
got
Malz
an
Monday.
Xbox.
It is a
man.
community, though.
I hope
You know what I mean? It's a
Malz's
real
next
thing.
projects-
No, I'm not gonna lie. We're not.
Yeah, I told us to see Malz improving.
Xbox
man.
really
That's
killed
just
us there.
What? All he gotta do is think about what he want to write about and
That's
write
true.
a coherent album. It
That's-
don't have to be
I
this
fuck
way.
with his voice too.
He made it to
That's one
the
thing- one simple
Top 3 on the iTunes charts on
Shout
hip hop.
out.
Really?
Independent.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that's
Took out
insane.
a
Is there a
Whoa.
clap one? I hope this is the clap
Yeah, wait,
one.
no, it's
Oh, you giving him a clap? Wow, that's high
We
praise.
professional up in this beat.
That's really high praise.
You know
I mean,
what
he
I'm
really
saying?
did do it, despite all the comments that we're making. You know,
That was
What's
in the-
that?
I don't know.
That was that. That was the soundboard.
Despite it not being the best album in the sense of did it get you hype or anything? It is a great hip hop album.
Yeah.
It will be like one of them grailed things, which even Old Cole is worth listening to.
Okay, I think that's a good comparison. I
Yeah.
can see him growing in that sense where, when you go back to Old Cole, you do feel like it's simplified. You're not like,
Yeah.
it costs me a lot, my chain and my watch.
No, not
They
that,
say
no.
time is
So
money.
many bars.
Hey, that was a dark time.
So many bars.
The sideline
not
story
your
on that though, Missy Elliott singing. There was a few tracks on sideline story that I fuck with.
Bro,
Yeah,
nobody's
he always
perfect.
had-
Nobody's
he
heard
always-
Missy Elliott singing. That's the first time I heard Missy
That's
sing.
why
He
art.
always
That's why
has
it's called
guitar.
First
art.
time I ever heard her
You
sing.
never listened to her debut album.
I might have not
Oh
remembered
my
it.
god, you need to go back and
I
listen
will.
to Superfly this week. Absolutely,
Is
bro.
that the
And
next
she's
week?
singing out like that.
Yes, she's singing better than that.
Oh.
She is throating it.
You're terrible.
What the fuck, man?
I know. I was like, oh, okay.
She got pipes. There we go.
There we go. There we go. Have
Can't-
some fucking respect, man.
Can't
She's
get enough
getting
with some
piped. No, I'm
shit.
just kidding. All right, yo.
Terrible. You are terrible.
But
So
yeah,
starting next
that's a
week,
good
we'll
way
be
to
a
compare.
3-person podcast, and Nick is just vile.
Wow. We got to
Cancel
cancel.
culture.
Vile beats.
Oh
Hard.
my god.
Change your tag today. Change your handle today. Vile beats.
Vile beats.
I'm changing my handle to not a Soundsponge get member.
Oh shit. Oh my god, bro. It's on site like that. You can start your own show.
It's on set.
On site?
It's on
I
set
still got
like that.
admin. I still got admin to Discord. I'm gonna make my own little category for me. I'm gonna just sit in there with the voice channel by myself, all
Oh
lonely and
damn,
shit.
fool. Okay. Should have
He
never.
gonna- he
Should
gonna-
have never
Can I
gave
get
this.
back on this podcast, y'all?
No, not after this.
I'm gonna
Yo,
let you back in.
If we had to,
On
I
episode
know
11.
we originally weren't really thinking like ratings, but if we had to do ratings
On the albums.
on all the albums, can we do that?
Sure.
Can we do that?
Let's do it. Go
So we're
ahead.
doing out of 10?
1 to
Straight
10?
1 to 10?
I think 1 to 5 is probably a better range.
Yeah,
Okay.
you know what? Yeah, because that
I like
evens
that.
the margin.
There's a
out.
margin, like the
20%,
three-
20%, 20%.
Damn.
All right.
Okay, that's.
We can go down the
Unless you guys
Yeah.
want to do 10. I like
Should we
1 to
do-
5.
all right.
I like 5 because that gives it more scrutiny. You have
Damn,
to
you
be
really gotta be okay.
It'd just be like 1 out of 3 would be even better. But we'll
Oh,
only
I
do 1
can't
out
do
of,
that.
Let's do 1 out of 3
One?
on like high tier artists, the artists that we expect a lot from. And
Okay.
these artists, I don't say we expect.
Well, the
a
Bronson
lot
album gets
They're
a
all
3.
twos then.
It's a 3?
The Bronson album gets a 3
from. 1 out of 2 would be crazy.
because it was enjoyable, but it was not on some Excalibur shit. If a 4 is high praise, then a 5 is perfection. Correct?
Yes.
Okay, then yes, the Bronson gets a 3. That's a pass.
It's a pass.
No, I don't mean that in a hating way. I mean that see, that's why I want to do 10 because I mean 60%.
I'm about to give him 3.5.
You want to
Oh,
get
okay, we can do half stars.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god. Okay.
Any number 1 through
Point-
5.
Point
You
seven,
could 5,
five.
7.
God damn it, bro.
Yo, mark that shit down.
Only halves. Only do.
Yeah, 3.75 on the
look,
no,
Oh, almost a
Order.
4?
Three-
Okay.
no,
okay.
it's a 3.5. It's a 3.5 because all the beats are banging.
Mm-hmm.
Every single one. The dolphin noises, don't get at me. You know that's fire.
They're everywhere.
Is he doing them himself or is that?
Fuck no.
Oh. See,
That's
I was
what
hoping.
that's the biggest flex of the album. He's been perfecting these fucking dolphin
Because
calls.
if he would,
Only for Dolphin. I wonder what
He
made
does
him
it for his baby.
choose that
That's how he puts him to sleep. It's like dolphin. Yeah, bro. Step
Yo,
up your dad game, Jeff.
Yo,
you are doing
You're not
fucking
calling
dolphin.
dolphins. You're not cursing in SpongeBob.
I'm doing a
language as
Harvest
your
Moon
baby?
back to nature little lullaby.
Oh,
To my son every time.
Okay.
That's hard.
It's just
Nico-
like,
Nico's
and
gonna
it's literally
grow up-
like,
Nico's gonna grow up mad woke.
yeah.
He's gonna talk like Ti.
one of them Huey.
Yo, do you guys
Huey
ever play Back to
Freemans.
Nature, Harvest Moon Back to Nature?
No, is that like Oregon Trail or something?
It's on PlayStation. It's Farm Life.
Nico's
never
first
played
words: Bush did 9/11.
Oh shit!
Which not
Tell the truth. Tell the truth. You're like, what you want to listen to? Nico? He's gonna be like 5. He's gonna be like Immortal Technique.
Bro, and he's listening to fucking like, yeah.
Don't let your kids listen to Immortal Technique.
If you know what's good for you.
Let them. I listened to that shit and I wanted to be up on that roof and jump
Yeah,
off
I was
with
like,
that
yo,
motherfucker.
let me get. Where can I find a copy of the Anarchy Cookbook?
Man's got that song where he's raping his mom, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's so
don't even-
terrible.
He's out of control.
He's out of control.
Do not let your children
Don't
listen
do
And
to
it
that.
was the
Lyrically,
hard. It was
your
lyrically
bars
so hard.
Yeah, and then you
find
got to
out-
the end and you're like,
You get shivers and you're
you
like,
just come home and you hug your mom so fucking hard. And
I'll
she's like,
never
what?
let that
She's
man
like,
hear
what's
you.
wrong? And you're like, I can't even tell you.
Yeah, for real.
We'll never let Immortal Technique hear you.
I can't even tell you.
I can't even tell. You
Seriously?
wouldn't understand.
You wouldn't understand, and if I showed you, I'd be grounded.
That's the kind of music.
You're
my
gonna
mom
take
would
my
be
phone
like,
away.
What did he just say?
Okay.
I would do 3-5 by the way for the same.
Yeah, I think it's solid
Bronson.
there out of 5 because it's like he really wasn't trying, and that's like a compliment. You know, to be like, yo, man, I ain't even trying, man. I'm just talking.
but we
I
all
love his
agree.
ad libs. His ad libs get a 5. Ha!
Yes,
Is Alan
that's
Rock
what I mean.
boy.
Is like the beats.
We need to have one of them
He's
on there.
really. He got the Griselda energy on his.
They boys, man.
He got the Griselda energy all over his tracks, but he's just not rapping like that.
It's got, out of the 3 albums, it's got the most like bump anytime.
That's what I was saying.
Got
So
energy.
I was talking about. We were talking about replayability, weren't we,
should-
Nick?
Yeah, yeah. We shouldn't
Um,
compare it to them, but
didn't-
if we're
I
talking
didn't
about
think
it,
this one
No.
had that much replay.
It's got a lot of
ability.
like. You don't think so?
Not as much as the other two.
I don't
really?
think
Like,
I'm.
I'm
think
talking about
the
like
most
bumping in the
replay-
car out of
The
nowhere.
Malz one. I can
See,
bump any song.
Okay,
That's
see,
where
what
I'm at
saying.
with you is in the out of nowhere shit. I keep my shit on large, huge, all library shuffle when I'm not
Yep.
like reviewing albums,
Yeah.
and that's how I judge
Because it
shit.
reminds me, like, oh, I should listen to that. I forgot.
Yeah.
I need to listen to the album.
If a song comes up and I don't skip it, that's replayability to me. And like
Absolutely, it
it
hits
has come up already, and I've been like, say word, run that shit.
yeah.
Is it because we're talking about it though this week?
No, that's
Okay.
generally
Alright.
like Bronson's
sometimes
good
I'll-
music. Bronson's good music usually gets the pass like that.
I can listen to Baby Blue any day.
Yeah, 924,
That's
part 1,
different.
part 2.
I'm the
Like,
type to take stuff off my Apple Music too if I don't like it. Like I take
Yes.
the time to actually press.
I took the
hold.
time to take August Alsina off my shit.
Man, I've been listening to August Alsina.
That was
like,
27 songs I'll never get back. That's how I look at it. I know I
27
deleted it,
That's
but it's
more
like
than
breaths.
27
he
minutes
released the
of your
whole-
life.
Did he really drop the album?
That was like 27 songs.
I didn't listen to it.
I didn't.
No
either.
one should.
It's
No
probably
shit.
all about
Entanglement.
the
Being
entanglement.
You stuck in a
Yeah.
room.
Entangled.
You stuck in a room, and you got to listen to 24 hours of Tory Lanez or August Alsina.
I don't know, man. I'll tell you
Is
to
there
choose.
a middle option?
No, I'll tell you to
No.
choose for me because I couldn't.
The
I-
middle
I-
option.
choose-
The middle
I
option is
choose-
both in different ears.
Hell no, never, never. I just flip a coin. I don't care.
Yeah,
I don't
honestly,
care enough.
Get it the
Tory
fuck over
Lanez.
with.
You get over it.
I used to be a little weird kid.
I would
and
have
actually
to
liked Tory
say
Lanez
August
album.
Alsina.
No wrong.
because I'm
Nothing
not
wrong
a
with liking
Tory
Tory Lanez. He just shoots people in the feet now.
Only women.
He's like a.
Only women that are taller than him. So he shoots every woman every girl he sees.
like, "Grah, grah, grah,
he's
grah."
shooting your ass.
Yo, she is 7 inches taller than man. I'm not even hating, but
He was climbing up on that
I'm
booty.
5'3", 5'7" when I'm standing on my wallet.
Yeah, I don't know. There's some artists that like, there's something they do that you just can't ever go back to. I'm like, I couldn't ever listen to Kellis after what he did to Aaliyah, like, because
No.
Aaliyah was my crush growing up,
Yo.
and so knowing that that's what he did, I was like, fuck.
That's how I
Can't.
feel about Wyclef Jean and Lauryn Hill.
Oof.
Yo, I feel so bad saying what I'm about to say, but man,
Don't say it.
I wish there was a way to like transfer the songs from R. Kelly's catalog to like someone else's existence. I'm like, yo, how are you gonna
Space
take?
Jam.
How are you gonna take? I believe I can fly
You
away
can't.
from me.
You can't. You
I'm
have
like,
to,
Fuck.
bro. Space Jam.
I have to listen to a cover. I have to go on
know,
YouTube
man.
and be like, if I want to hear like I want to fly. If I'm feeling real proper, I'm like, I gotta look up like an acoustic version. Like there's some nice white lady out there who I'm sure killed a version.
Yo,
Here's
she had
somewhere like
fingerstyle guitar. Look up.
exactly.
I believe I can fly fingerstyle guitar. I guarantee you that shit's on there. And it's gonna be the most peaceful shit we'll ever hear.
Oh, absolutely. Let's go.
I can hear Tyrese singing "I Can Believe I Can Fly."
Oh, that would be very nice. Let's reboot that.
Let's
Oh my God.
Can Avant sing that?
Probably.
Is that out
Avant
there?
would kill that shit.
Oh my God.
Is there a fingerstyle guitar?
No, I was looking for a Tyrese cover just in case.
Ooh,
look at that.
Asian guy.
What is it?
No, I found
Is it
another
the guy
dude.
that says 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
There we go.
47,
This is what we gotta listen to now because R. Kelly fucked everything up. And I'm not saying that I support man's, but why do they gotta take I Believe I Can Fly away from me?
Damn right.
Oh no, he's a nice islandy guy. Oh no, this is the black guy.
You gotta-
You
He's
think
Filipino,
Black guy
probably.
with a hat.
you think Tory Lanez will
Black guys with hats
eventually
look
be
very
accepted?
Filipino. Like from this angle.
He ain't even gonna sing it. He just gonna plug
Hey,
away.
no one fully canceled Chris Brown.
Well, that was a hard one.
How the
Was
fuck?
for a second, but
But they
back.
also put him, like, there's a certain, we won't allow him to get higher than he is.
has-
Yeah,
he's
it's
cap- he has a
crazy.
He's
limit.
capped.
He is
feel that.
capped.
I actually feel that.
He is capped
Kinda
out.
Crazy.
I mean,
Because he should be getting way more love than he is, but he's.
Yo,
'Cause he
thank
still
you.
is
Yeah,
singing his
Corey, you're
ass
right.
off.
Meg would beat the. I don't even want to say Meg would beat the fuck out of Tory. Meg would stomp him.
Yeah, Meg would
He's like a
literally
little
take her
bug.
foot and just raise it up and go, "Gah!"
I mean, that's what she. But you know, that's what's crazy is he had that probably that short man syndrome where she was just talking mad shit. You know, you
She's
take
like-
me out to this party, you're talking to Kylie Jenner, blah blah blah, blah. And then out of nowhere, he's just like, bitch, shut up. And she's just probably clowning
I heard
him.
Meg Thee Stallion's friend was like, "Yeah, I know how Meg gets when she has liquor in her." It's like, all right.
She's probably talking mad shit to Tori. And Tori's like, better shut the fuck up. And just like,
Absolutely.
I'll
She's
shoot
like,
your
whether
ass in the
she
foot.
and she's gonna be like,
instigated
what are
or
you gonna
not,
do? And he's just like,
I'm gonna shoot you in the foot.
That's
Whether
terrible.
She instigated it or
What if he missed?
I think he.
What if
I
he
think
missed?
I don't think he was.
What if he
aiming
missed?
Thank
at
God
her
he
foot,
missed
guys.
then.
he should maybe shoot at the floor.
I
Is what
don't
I'm
think
saying.
he was aiming at
He
her
just
foot.
shouldn't have shot. Period.
I'm pretty
Having
sure
a
he was
gun
just
on
trying to
you
hit
in a
her
small
wherever.
crowd.
Like the floor. I'm pretty sure he's just trying to shoot the floor.
If I was him, I shoot
I don't
her right
think
in
he-
the, you know where.
You
So
lost.
Yo
Yeah.
Gotti.
I don't think he would have murdered somebody in front of all those witnesses.
He said,
Didn't he say something about she would have seen God or something?
She said that
Yeah,
she
he
was.
pretty much was like,
he was
ah.
ready to blast her. That's what I heard. Like no
Terrible.
bullshit, no foot shot, and he's
That
shooting you
shit's
in
But
the head.
why?
"Cause he's a bastard."
He kind of is a bastard.
He was probably faded too. Who knows?
I believe he
Is
was.
this an
and
Asian guy just straight?
This is
jamming,
just I Believe
bro?
I Can Fly
This guy,
in the background.
think about it every night and day.
So the Bronson gets a 3.5.
Yeah.
What about that spill?
Yeah, we hit that home.
We aren't you and for everybody out there, we're not usually rating albums. We just got so fucking many. I'm just trying to figure out what everybody really rock with long term.
Earth Gang album. I mean, what do you guys think for action? We all kind of come to a consensus.
Earth
I'm
Gang
like
is getting a
I'm almost like a
4.5.
3, but I would say it's
Like
got the
low-
most
lower
replayability.
3.
If just to kind of add a little side note to that, be like out of the 3 albums we're talking about today, like I will still fuck with it, but as an album a whole, I would just give it a 3.
The Malz?
No,
Oh, Spillage?
Bronson. We're still on
Bronson.
Oh.
Bronson. Yeah, just.
I'd give it a
your
3.
guys's-
Even 3, and I will just, but I will listen to it still, which is weird,
I mean-
right?
So you weren't crazy for it?
What's the crazy part? But I fuck with it.
I wasn't crazy for it either. I'll still give it a 3.5.
I'm not sitting
that
out
shit
here.
was
I would not,
funny.
if I wasn't talking to you guys about this album, I wouldn't be going out talking to somebody else about it.
It was very apparent that if he could
That's
bar out
so
whenever he
fair.
wanted to.
That's the most fair way I think you could put it, really.
I'm going to give Mans a 2.75 now.
Oh,
Because that's fair. I'm not going to talk about this album with nobody. I put this record on when I was driving up to Washington with Jill, and she was mystified by the dolphin sounds. But that was pretty much it. And even she was like, I can't follow this. So
oh.
look at that. She can't follow it. I didn't follow it. It was good in the sense that, like, I just love hearing you continue your life, bro. Keep getting it. Do whatever you fuck.
Keep
you
living it
want.
up. Shout out.
Bronson,
Yeah.
bro.
Fuck,
I'm gonna
that-
keep watching.
that-
I'm
that
gonna
was
peep your
delicious.
fuck. That's delicious.
Yeah.
Spillage, though, if we're moving on to that,
Yes.
I will give that a 4. 3.754. Probably higher. No,
I'll chill
4.
on 4.5 with that one.
Damn.
Because I think that.
4?
Ooh, that's good. That's
I feel like they could have came out with like, all of the preachy songs. I fucked with that family song, and but like if they wanted to, they could have had. It was a very cohesive album though, kind of like.
I think this album deserves many runbacks. If
Yep.
you're gonna,
Yeah, I like the replay value on this one.
if you're gonna get the
I
lyrical,
want to do a out of 10 scale.
the lyrical
Miracle.
ness of it all, if you're gonna
like really listen to it. Because I'm gonna go home listen to this a couple more times because I feel like a lot of what they're trying to talk to you about is really motivational shit. And I think that they found a way to disseminate that information to the gangsters. Once again, to the niggas, we are trying to get lit for yourself and your own personal energy and God, if you believe in that. So I don't know. 4.5 sounds great for them. And this is an interesting collab too. Like,
Damn, that's just high.
yeah.
It's really hard
what
to
do
It
you,
was really
apply
good.
for me.
what part
sonically.
is? I
If
mean,
it was a 10 out of 10, it would be an 8.
so what's crazy is that it seems like a collab, but I mean,
They're a group.
they're really just like it's more like a reuniting because Spillage Village was originally all of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is what's crazy. It's crazy to think that because that's like so much fucking talent on one team. Bro. Like that's like they had to disperse. They were like, we can't manage all of us, man. We got too much going on, man. We can't do this whole
Earth
fucking
Gang all in
shit together.
itself, you know.
Did Dreamville came out after the first Spillage Village?
Spillage Village was
That
before they
like
were even
way
signed to
before,
Dreamville.
Yeah, before they
and
were
then
signed.
they kind of were set to this.
Revenge of the
J.
Dreamers
Cole did a
3.
verse with them back in the day.
Revenge of the Dreamers 3 was like when the first time Earth Gang came on, right?
Earth Gang had a huge catalog before there actually.
But they were on Revenge of the Dreamers too, though. Right?
They were on I think a couple tracks.
Oh.
They've been signed pretty much since then. Doing a lot of their own solo shit because I mean like they don't really need a lot of features because they do a lot on their own. Like Robots is one of my favorite songs by them. What the
singing
fuck is
cover, they
wrong
got
with
the
me?
rap,
They can go
cover.
slow. They can go fast on that
It's
Wells
kind of
Fargo
like
shit.
what's that crew? Flatbush Zombies.
I like
They're
Flatbush, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're like self-contained, like
They're very
Flatbush.
outcast to me.
Flatbush?
No. Earth Gang.
Earth Gang.
Yeah,
I like that.
they remind me of like two Andre 3000s.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I got nothing wrong with that
nothing
at
wrong
all.
with more 3 stacks.
You guys say a fucking 4, 5 if you had to give it a score, but honestly, I'm like, I think I'm sitting more like a 4. Like honestly, I was impressed by the album,
Okay.
but I wasn't like blown away. I thought it would be, I thought there would be more hard hitting shit on it. I like that they're out there doing their thing and really like teaching and really be like, I like the positive vibes
Pray for
definitely.
love
Um,
while I smoke my
but
weed.
like,
Yep. Damn right.
I
like I really love when Earth Gang really just goes the fuck in though.
yeah, like that.
They
Wells
did a few
Fargo
times.
Shit, like yeah.
They did a few times. Not as much.
Baptize.
Yeah.
Baptize is
That's
stupid.
why that's my favorite. Adam
Yeah.
and Eve, dumbass, apple eating dumbass. That's still my favorite line.
I think I needed one more baptize.
Same.
Okay.
That was my. Yeah, that was my.
I think I
favorite
needed
track.
one more baptize.
But
to
I
be
like the direction. You know, this cohesiveness where like they baptize you in the first song.
Yeah. You
That's
don't get,
true.
You go to
I
church.
do love all.
I've
I
been
do love.
baptized
I do
twice.
love the
They
how
doesn't get
cohesive it is. It's like really just feels like one project actually. Like you know, I feel like a lot of music now is like a compilation of singles. Like
Yeah.
like for
Yeah,
instance,
that's a good
great
word.
album. Lil Baby's album was great, but you don't have to listen to it in order by
You
any
don't.
fucking means.
You can hit shuffle on the hoe.
It might,
You ain't being told nothing.
yeah, it's fire still, but it's like
Except you were being told that it's a problem with the whole world.
yeah.
That's the only song that's like lyrically makes you want to think about
He actually just came out and was like, I ain't making no more political music, man. He's like,
It's because it like some other
Yeah.
songs. Way
he's like, man, I'm just trying to be out here lit. I fuck with that, man. Fuck with Lil
with that
Baby.
too.
Shout out to him. He's had an amazing year.
Stay in the apartments, my guy. Stay real.
Like, he's had an amazing
probably-
fucking year.
He's probably one of my favorite
Artist right now.
newish artists.
Newish.
Yeah, that came out. Yeah.
I'd give it a 4, and I'm hoping that I come back to this album going on in the future. Like in the next few months, I hope I go back and like I want to listen to this album if that makes sense. Like,
Absolutely.
No, I know.
Like,
what
I
you're
know
saying.
About
right now-
execution, you know, like,
Yeah.
is it gonna come up, be relevant? Probably pull up on your shuffle and you'd be like,
I'm gonna go back.
I'm coming
Yeah.
back.
Or like I'm hoping. That's why I'm giving it a 4. I would give it a 4.5 too if
Yeah.
I believed it. But there's something that's telling me that I might not come back to it.
I think I'd like this album a little bit better if "End of Days" wasn't the first song that came out, because that song was
weird
was one of the
tease.
baptized. It was one of the kind of baptized songs, the harder hitter ones for me.
Yeah, if they
if
hadn't
those two,
kept that a
if they
secret.
kept those two songs a secret from me, I think I would have gave this a little higher rating in my opinion.
That makes
Alright.
sense. I didn't have no sneak peek. I didn't know.
Yeah, me either. So I was like, right
didn't-
when
that's true. I
when I
didn't know it
heard
was
that
gonna
I
be
dropped
an
the album, I was like,
I
okay.
didn't know that
Time.
shit either.
Yeah, you were the first one in the group chat that said,
Like, we gotta
"Yo,
fucking
need to
do
listen
this."
to this.
Yeah.
And I mean, I'm running this
Ye-
back just for myself.
People
I
have been
never-
saying things like album of the year though.
on this one.
Well, that's the thing. It's like
Conway still got it.
Conway's killing it.
That's
but
what the fuck I'm saying.
He's like,
Honestly, like that
Really
is my
do
favorite
know-
album of the year. I
Can't
had.
do nothing about Conway.
I don't want to
Didn't
do
Benny
anything
just
until
drop
the
a
end
project, though?
of the year. I won't
I
call it.
won't.
album
Yeah,
of
I
the
won't
year.
call it that, but I'll say it's my favorite.
up
so
there.
far.
It's up there.
Conway is above this album.
Bro. And we still got
It's up there.
West Side Gun just dropped his album,
Didn't
and I know
Benny
that
just
I know
drop
that that's next
right?
week.
Next week.
But I know y'all haven't got to it yet, but I've run that shit back like 5 times already.
Yeah.
That shit is stupid good, yo.
pretty excited.
Fucking A.
I watched that little documentary or little shit about
The
him.
little short.
That caught my attention.
Can you
Yeah,
put that skit on? That his daughter's skit?
Duh.
I also think
Yeah.
that
I would like to think that we're allowed to play certain sound bites that are just.
So I'm kind
hopefully.
of
Nah,
lost on the topic of Griselda, how they became Griselda. I see that
it's
they first came out with Eminem, right?
No, they've been doing their thing for years, like years.
Okay,
If you go through
that's
back
what
in
I'm
the
saying.
catalog,
They're
they
signed
like
to him, his
like
Shady
they're
Records, or
really
what?
they're really like family out there to each other. Like they're not like some people who met on some industry shit.
right. Well,
or
they're out in
anything.
Buffalo. the
Yeah,
middle of
like
it's
they've
very
been through
Wu
it.
Tang, man.
Listen
It's
to like
really
them talk
Wu-Tang.
about stories with each other. Like they go back like
Like,
fucking
we go back,
years, like years, man. Like
I
it's
fuck with that.
insane. Like they talk about
When did they
all
sign
kinds of
with
shit.
Shady Records?
Like 2 years ago or some shit like that.
But even before signing with M was giving him clout by being like these
Tons of people
fools
were like, these fools are
are
crazy.
fucking crazy.
And M didn't do shit
He didn't.
for Conway's album.
I was gonna
Drum
say.
work. Drum work is their own fucking
I
thing.
didn't even know they were signed to.
Yeah,
fucking
and
Shady Records.
he did. Yo, Conway paid for all the fucking features, all the producer work, everything, bro. Those are all his own connections, his own fucking money out of his own pocket.
you got
like-
Method
Shout
out
out
there.
Griselda.
That's what I mean. Those
Yo.
are all real. Those are all
Lloyd
real
Banks.
peers to him.
Method.
They're not just
Lloyd
like
Banks, man.
you know.
That's just
Method
real hip hop
collab.
shit, bro. That's what I love about that.
That shit was
So
hard.
those guys very.
Okay, what was the other album? We got
Let's get that West
Fucking
Side Gun
Malz.
clip.
Malz. What are you guys giving it?
Let's get that West Side Gun clip up. Don't play with me, boy. Don't play with me. Miles getting a 3.5. Good job, buddy.
Good job, buddy. I'll give that a 3.75, 4 as well.
0.75.
See,
I liked it a lot. I don't know what, because I can
You just
totally
fuck
tell
with
that
it.
monotone shit, but like I was just riding around in my car and it was sunny and I fucked with every single track just riding
see,
around.
and it's all about how you listen to it, right?
That's
like,
true. That's
sometimes,
true.
like when I'm on my work grind, I don't enjoy music as much as I usually would if I was.
I love this song.
Mobbing.
Just chilling at home
Yeah,
or
exactly.
mobbing. Yeah. This is smooth. Is this his?
No, this is
Oh.
not.
I was like, what's
This is
going
smooth.
on?
Oh, what we
This is
playing?
smooth.
3.5
3.5?
for Mouse.
It made me like ride down the street, look at everyone, talk my shit, but then be like, wait, I'm a humble ass dude and the world's fucking crumbling, so yeah, we just gonna ride.
There's
I
only
can't
been a-
find. I don't know
That's what
where
made
the
me
intro
feel.
is on because it's at the end of. It's at a part of one of these songs.
There's only a few albums this year that made me like get up out my chair, and one of them was Maxwell, the Maxwell album.
Really?
There was just when I heard fucking that Kyle Dion song,
That shit made you.
I stood up. I stood up and was like, "This is the
Who
fucking."
made this
I was like, "What the fuck is exactly?" Because I had no idea who Maxwell was, and that was my very first experience. I'm working from
I'm gonna have
home,
to
looking for
keep
something to dive to, and all of a sudden I'm just like,
Damn, it made you
Yo.
get out of
Am I
your
being-
chair.
am I-
though.
made me
I
get
know,
out of
I
my
know
chair, and I
Maxwell.
was like, "This is fucking dope. I can't wait to show somebody this."
You mean Maxwell, the R&B singer?
No, the Australian producer.
Okay. Oh, yeah. With the head?
Yeah, the head.
yeah,
Yeah, the
yeah.
head.
That's crazy. I think the first person, the first.
This year to me.
It kind of looks like Bruno Mars
Yeah,
and Michael
and
Jackson.
Michael.
Oh,
yeah,
hey,
this guy.
Corey with the fact check. Thank you, bro. Earth Gang was actually signed in 2017. Revenge of the Dreamers 2 dropped all the way in 2015. Holy shit,
Oh,
5
shit.
years have passed.
Thank
Hey,
you,
see, this is
Corey.
what the community is for. Exactly.
Discord.
See, I thought I
Yeah,
was,
we can be wrong.
Shout out Corey B. Hey, everyone go give Corey B a follow, bro. Corey _B.
Yeah,
On the
Corey
beat.
B is
Underscore B. I hope I said
a great
that right,
artist,
bro.
local artist
The
out of
things you
Portland,
do.
Oregon.
I'll share this with you guys.
From Hillsborough
I like
originally,
that
but now
producer.
out in Portland.
Well, his last project he
had
made
the
with a
Bouncy
machine
Beats
too. That was
record,
fire.
Yeah.
Volume 1 and 2.
Oh, that's a great point.
Super
Yeah,
hard.
fucking Malz did his last project. To my knowledge, he usually produces on Machine. It's what he says publicly. Our boy Corey B also produces strictly. I don't know why I almost said I believe Machine. Yeah, all Machine. I know this for a fact. Not just a Machine Micro, man. You are crazy
Yeah.
creative.
Oh,
my
the
bro.
new
Son of a
micro?
bitch.
Fucking
Shout
The
out.
new
dude.
micro, though?
Dangerous.
that- I
No.
hope that-
The old micro?
No, don't matter what. You don't need the new one.
The new mic,
I'm
cause
not-
you gonna get on.
You don't need that new one.
I'm not asking about getting a new micro. I
You
don't need a new micro.
one because you got the
The
plus.
standalone, buddy. Yeah,
I'm
man.
just asking because I had the old micro. I never had the new micro. I know
He's
King
got the-
new
I got the
micro.
new micro.
Which
I love it.
I hear it's fucking fire.
It's fire.
Yeah, you know, Machine has been good.
I mean, you can't-
since
you
the
can't
Mach
really-
1, bro.
What
The
else are they
Machine
gonna
Studio
do?
was hot. Remember the dual screen Machine Studio Platinum? That shit was hot. Feeling
Hot
hot,
fire.
hot.
So what? Is that machine update is out?
It's out.
Yes.
Clips, baby.
It's out.
Not
Yes.
the rapper. Clips.
For our
So,
producers,
Corey's probably happy about
we
that.
have got a new machine update. Corey actually is on some mystical,
It's on some
sometimes being a dinosaur.
spiritual-
He don't even care about updates, man. He's gonna make it work regardless.
Corey, don't be
Shout out
old.
to you, Corey, bro.
Corey, don't be old.
We're too young to
free.
be old.
At least
free,
he's not
bro.
using stock sounds, bro.
It's free, bro.
Actually, maybe
You could use machine stock sounds.
are
Machine stock
fire.
sounds are the best. What the fuck are
They're
you
fire.
talking about?
At least not using Fruity Loop stock sounds.
Yeah, that was some Soldier Boy shit.
I know a couple homies doing that. Please.
If they need to, man.
Please stop.
Ableton's drums is free. Just
Nah.
at least do that.
Corey killing it out there.
No, I'm not even
Shout
talking
out
about
Corey.
Corey.
Oh, I
doing
know.
it.
I know. He was
Corey
talking about.
know
He was talking
better.
about sounds.
Sound. Fuck sounds.
So that the Rushmore topic that we
Yeah, we
So what is Rap Rushmore, sir?
Yo, so every once in a while we like to talk about the reasons why or why not someone should be regarded as a great kind of in our culture. I don't think there's any single GOAT,
or Kings.
obviously,
I mean, there's Kings.
because there's just too many opinions in music, but
Too many kings
Every
and
week
queens.
we could talk about one
yeah, we can talk about one. We
Too
can
many
make room
kings
for a
and
king or
queens in the-
queen
and chisel and immortalize their face on the side.
or sledgehammer it and
Mount.
tell you
Of rap.
why they should not.
Rushmore.
Or
Nah.
spray paint it.
Maybe
spray
there'll
paint
be a
on
thing
there.
up here.
Yeah,
we might make
it's
it
just like
Rap
a place that we
Rushmore.
graffiti.
There should be like a
Yeah.
little picture of not the old motherfuckers.
Speak it
but
to
that
an
real
existence.
Mount
Should be a
Rushmore.
picture of like you not getting your deposit back on your apartment.
Right?
Just have somebody
Like,
come
spray
in.
paint.
Yeah, have
We'll
somebody
spray
come in.
paint the fuck out of it.
By the way, hey, hope Brandon
But,
helped you out on
um,
that little side piece.
Yo, man, honestly,
Get it done.
fuck, bro. We were gonna talk about T-Pain, but I feel like we should talk about
Someone that we listen to.
a fucking spitter, bro. Honestly, yeah. Let's talk Bronson. Like, has he been in the game long enough?
10 years?
10
be
fucking
like-
years. That's what I mean.
years,
10
Been in the
years.
game
Rushmore?
a real long time.
Yes.
I
Is there room for that now? Especially
there
given his
room?
voice isn't he's not the first person with his voice even.
Ghostface.
he
Ghostface.
Serious. So
Stomachache, thinking about him being on Rap Rushmore.
I
It doesn't
almost
feel good.
don't think he deserved it just because he did his other shit and he.
but
it's
isn't
apparent-
that
that's a part of
inspirational?
it,
That's what I
yeah,
mean though.
yeah,
It-
yeah.
Like
That
he's
kinda
kind of
culminates
changed the
into being-
blueprint of rapping now.
Okay.
Like he may not be the only one doing that, but he's really
then
pushing the
he wasn't-
tastemaker thing.
I don't-
He's
Can
the
I
reason
ask you
why.
a question?
Yeah.
Comparatively,
Yes.
we could throw if we're gonna throw him up there, and we comparing him to like someone like 2 Chainz, for example. 2 Chainz,
That's his own weed thing too.
He's done.
Raps.
He's done a lot of.
Yeah. 2 Chainz raps.
really identifies as a rapper.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Titty
Rap
boy.
Rushmore
Titty boy.
sounds like a place where rappers reside and where producers reside.
Oh, but Bronson can bar the fuck
Yeah.
out.
And
Yeah.
will he anymore?
But does he need
identify as a rapper anymore?
Does his catalog
Does he
speak for it?
identify as more than a rapper?
Yeah, he identifies as more than a rapper, which I think is fine.
You think that's fine?
Absolutely.
So would you put him and Titty Boy on Rap Rushmore?
Yes, because here's why. Titty Boy had the opposite. He had a failed beginning career. Not failed, but people weren't fucking with him when he was Titty
weren't fucking
Boy.
with him.
He had
People
the-
fuck with
Wayne was
Bronson.
fucking with him.
Exactly.
upside down
His
parabola.
trajectory has been
It
like
went
that,
like
and then
this.
he hit his stride.
Okay.
Bronson has been up since he was a spitter. Because if you go back, he wasn't all food and shit. His old mixtape is like him on some Scott Storch looking ass fucking
And
suit.
I
Yep.
hear
Like-
you. I was just curious because Mans is more than a spitter now. He does so
I feel
much
that.
more
So
than
you
But
take into account
there are
all
people
the
that do
things
it
he
corny
does as a
and do
rapper.
it. And what I mean
Yeah,
is like,
yep,
for
yep.
instance, Wiz, all he did was what we expected: weed shit. Bronson out there on a cooking show,
food.
yeah,
Food with weed.
showing that like you can be cultured and I'm not saying that all the rappers who are gonna try to rap like him. I don't want to hear everybody rapping like Bronson, but he made it okay to be like, walk into the room with some loud, you can smell me. I went from Cheerios to a dish of Pappardelle, and now you can say that shit.
Yeah.
And granted, that could be seen as a bad thing too, but with all good comes the bad. You know what I mean?
It's
In
double-edged,
the same sense, where Drake would no doubt be someone who's like ultra influential, but he has not been barring out for Lord knows how long.
Yeah, that's the thing. You still
Since
put him out.
since he met Quentin Miller, apparently.
Shut up.
Like,
No, he didn't.
at least Bronson never did that.
he did back to back, man.
But I know what you mean
You
though.
gotta
Like,
have someone diss
like,
the fuck out of him.
at
first,
what
though.
point can you outwork yourself off of being a GOAT if you do too much outside of rap?
Perhaps.
I think
And
so.
I feel like that's a fair.
I think
Soldier
you're-
Boy, no one asked him to do game machines.
The catalog.
Soulja is still talking his shit though.
He's Drake.
Bro,
Tiger.
he's on Twitch now, like every
He's
day,
like,
bro.
he's like,
Bro, his
He
Amongst
streamed-
Us stream
Among
was
Us
so
stream
funny.
is funny.
what did he say? He said,
Oh,
Tiger.
That's
so
it's so
funny.
funny.
Travis Scott
he
fucked
said,
his
"Hey,
bitch."
chat, who should a motherfucker kill first?"
Yeah.
He's like, "Oh, I'm not on mute." That shit was so funny. You're like,
so-
"All right, Soldier."
Me? You got the big Drake over here. You're gonna kick me out?
He
That's
said,
the
Big
shit.
Draco.
Soulja's crazy.
Yeah, I feel like you can do shit outside in Sub Rushmore. I think if your catalog speaks for itself, which I think Bronson does, I would put him on there.
Okay.
That's
well,
how
I
I
was gonna
feel.
say. I mean, if we were to do T-Pain, for example, I
Bro,
mean,
he did-
He's
yeah.
been out the game technically for.
I already told
His
you.
albums are
forever,
heaters,
but
though.
his catalog is so damn good.
He dropped an
That's
album
what I
like
mean.
Just telling you,
So,
T-Pain
I mean, him
did
being
something
absent
for
from
all time.
every
The culture, the
including
auto-tune.
music, does that include
Auto
not
tune.
being in a
People
position.
demand that.
The
in the
auto-tune.
studio.
That's true. He did change the whole
No,
fucking way.
You guys
of
remember
music.
fuck with auto tune for the first time?
He has hardware.
It's weird, bro. I
that is
remember.
made
That's why Chief
after
Keef
him.
should be on here,
True.
but we're gonna leave a lot of these
Drill.
people for
So
later.
much hardware has been
later
made after him.
discussions.
See, that's kind of what I mean is about like
Rushmore.
making it to greatness is like when you make it to that level, it's like you're undeniable, and like he may not be at that level yet, but Bronson is without a doubt inspiring new young artists to be like, I'm gonna do what I want. You know,
we
somewhere
gonna
out there in
throw-
New
so we
York, there's a
gonna
chef
throw
who.
Bronson up there because he's an inspiration to rap,
Yeah,
not because.
not because he's the,
the
best
best
rapper.
So Bronson as a figurehead for the culture, absolutely.
Oh,
That's
Yes,
a fair.
I think so. Yes, I really think so. Like obviously he's not up there because he raps better than the Royce 5'9s and you know
And
this,
even then,
like
we
He
don't
ain't the
talk
Abe
about
Lincoln
that.
of the Mount Rushmore. He's like
No,
that other.
he's
white
definitely
dude next to
Andrew
him.
Jackson.
He's the Andrew Jackson.
He
guy.
may have got a better dollar bill, but nobody knows what the fuck you did besides own slaves. That's the show, everybody.
Thank you for tuning in, y'all.
But yeah, But you could also do a lot to fuck yourself out of the Rushmore too, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Like
and that's what I
Uncle
asked
James.
since T-Pain hasn't done anything music.
bro, his last album was crazy.
But
like 2 years
I
ago,
think
though.
He
T-Pain
almost
was a-
waxed
wasn't that
himself
long
out of
ago, actually.
existence with Best Love Song.
and he be streaming sometimes.
It's
He
true.
does stream. He
He's
does
still
stream.
the model for so much hardware. I
No,
know
but
he's
I
out
can't
there,
really
like,
say his
singing
name
for
anymore
10
because he revolutionized a part of
Yeah.
music, a whole genre.
You
of
said you remember
trap.
auto-tuning
Hold up.
yourself.
Y'all
Are you
wanna talk
telling me
about
you was
what's-
at home auto-tuning
Yeah.
yourself, my guy? Yeah.
Let's just do
Or, like,
yes or
actually
no.
doing
Should-
producing,
what
like,
about
fucking
yes or no?
auto-tune,
Should
like, you're like,
actually
oh,
Bronson
oh,
deserve to be on
Oh,
Mount
you know, you
Rushmore?
started going.
Yes.
I
Hold up.
say
Y'all
yes.
want to talk about T-Pain? He still kills it.
It's a T-mix, baby.
Y'all remember
That's fire.
T-
Listen to what he said. How many songs can you make about a booty? Like 1,000. You gonna get this dick? Come get this pounding.
That's what you say.
He's killing it.
This shit hard though.
This shit is hard.
It has that same.
Hey, give it a third.
This beat is. Oh, this is the
Boot up.
boot up. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. It's a T-mix, baby. I'm done. Don't listen to me.
This shit crazy.
I like the song better than the.
Than the original.
Yeah.
Sorry, LMA.
No, I fuck
love
with the
you.
original, but he
Nah, I
chopped
love
this.
his remix on this.
Woo!
Not today.
Come on, man.
He's done. No, I'm just kidding.
He gets dick kisses. You know he's like I want a dick kiss.
Fuck, yo. If y'all didn't tune into the very first pre-episode, I don't know if it's out. I mentioned dick kisses.
Ooh, see? That auto-tune right there is fucking... He still does it better than everyone else.
Yes, his shit is
He
special.
got the harmonies on too.
He got the cheat code. He made
Auto-tune.
auto-tune. He probably got
always
his.
got the seventh.
Yeah, but he
the
actually
seventh.
can sing though. He actually can
Oh,
sing
yeah.
hella good.
He can. That's what people don't realize is that he's crazy good at singing.
Well,
that's why he sounds so
there's
amazing.
one song that people thought there was auto-tune, but he had none at all. I forgot what song it was. Which one am I?
How the fuck he gonna do a 6 minute? And now I gotta cut
just
it because
play the
we
reel.
ain't trying to get straight.
Nah.
Like, bro, he's still out there. And look at it. They got a song called T-Pain, Chris Brown, and Trey Songz, 2018, called Booty.
Play me a song, the best Bronson song that you think would be his rap Rushmore introduction song. Walking down that
Oh.
red carpet, going
got you,
into.
bro.
What is it? That big.
got you.
No, Baby Blue is dope.
But
Like
it's
as a
not like
song.
the Bronson song.
The
No.
song that brought
Like,
him
the
in.
one that comes to my head. What's this one called again?
He has always had this fucked up sample addiction. I don't know what's up with him.
Smoking
bags,
Thanksgiving
man.
turkey bags, man.
These samples are outrageous.
Bro,
Who's
he
producing
was at his
it?
best with Party Supplies. These are the
Who's
Party Supplies
producing
shit.
this, bruh?
Too soon. Yeah, chopping. Chopping.
Cut that part out now.
Like rhetorical. That's obvious. Yugoslavia. Bucatina razor clamps.
God, this sample. What is this? This is so hard.
Yeah, it's nuts.
Too hard.
He gets the most nuts
Call it the bubble
samples.
bubbles. Fuck.
Prime rib, call it the police station.
Up. Getting this cock sucked. Getting this cock sucked.